Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Heroes of Wellspring City game. Today our game is called Ramp It Up. I am Zen, I am your DM for today, and if everyone else could go top to bottom, introduce yourselves and your characters.
A wonderful Wellsprings morning to you all! I am Lordlyhour, I'm playing Cat Afka. I'm here to be a menace.
Hello, I am KT. I am playing Lina Noticia. I'm here to be short. Yep.
Hi, I'm author. I will be playing Nikola N. You know what the N stands for? I'm here to be a supportive boyfriend.
Oh.
Verl.
Alright, yes, I was making sure my headset wasn't muted.
Fair.
Yes, I'm still Verl. I'm still here. You might have heard them whispering my name in the background. And I'm still playing Shaun. And, he's just glad that everyone's, taking things seriously for 2 minutes. Even though it's probably going to devolve into some lovey-dovey smooching in the corner with those two.
Wow.
Oh,
Is he wrong?
You don't know yet.
we'll see, I guess.
Hello, I am Tallestnull. I will be playing Tailwind, and I'm here to measure what limits we have.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh wait. Okay. For a second I thought you were gonna be pushing my buttons as DM, but no, you're talking about the characters in universe. I hope.
I hope so too.
I am not a power gamer, so I don't know the shenanigans to mess with DMs hard enough. So you are correct.
I'm a power gamer. Oh no, I'm
We
a
know.
munchkin.
We know. Trust us, we know you are a power gamer.
I'm a munchkin. That's a slightly more bearable breed of power gamer.
Maybe being a
You
power
are
gamer is
correct.
his version of an allergic reaction to all the weird shit he eats.
Okay.
Oh, sure. As with all the games I'm in, blame it on the chicken.
Hey. Okay.
I'll
So.
be here all day.
Where's Tal with the soundboard when you need him?
The one person not here. Oh well. So wait,
from the war.
is Badumch? I think that's one of the. No,
I think it is one of the defaults.
One of its defaults.
No, oh come on.
I have my soundboard turned down so that
Me too.
a certain individual doesn't kill me.
Very blatant. Anyway, so it has been, I'm going to say, like a week since the winter formal and the after party, just so that time can start progressing in universe again. And so you have had a couple of adventures now where you have brought Lina along, and she's squishy. She's just a normal teenager, you guys.
Quote unquote normal teenager guys.
She's
She's
compared
really good with stilts.
compared
She's
to
Batman in training.
compared to all of you with your mutant powers, she's squishy.
Oh no, she's the Batman in the JLA. Fuck. And not even a good one yet.
You're not even a Batman. You're like
wasn't always a good
Robin
Batman.
in training.
She just watches lots of anime and is good with stilts.
Look,
No,
at
like-
least you're Batman. I'm Static Shock over here attached to the generator.
Hey, Static Shock is amazing. Also, you would
Exactly.
be Static Shock's friend, the one guy.
Oh no,
can't
I
remember
am
his name.
absolutely. It's Gear.
Fusion.
I know his
of the
real
two
name.
of them. Okay.
Richie.
There it is.
Okay.
So yeah, like,
Back on track.
So, I don't know if you guys want to justify who in universe decided that you needed a training session to help Lina become less squishy. But that's what we're doing today.
Question: what does the group tell Tailwind?
Oh yeah, we should maybe
After
cover. Rewind a little bit. What happens after the after party?
Uh-oh.
There's a.
'Cause Tailwind will-
Well, I figured that's probably why we decided we'd do this, because it's like, hey Tailwind, we found suspicious crap. What a surprise. We want to explore it, but we weren't gonna drag this squishy half pint with that's not a mutant freak with us.
You know what?
And we weren't gonna go without you either.
I don't
So
feel any offense at being called a half pint because I'm not even taller than
you're not even half
Tailwind.
of a half pint. So
Wow, okay, that's taken a little far.
That's getting a bit
Okay.
rude.
Just call me a teacup or something. Like use a different.
that's even
measurement.
worse.
We're
Now
just,
you're gonna fit into
just-
like Nicola's
just use
purse.
small.
Fun
We're
size.
small. We get it.
Fun size?
Anyways,
I'll go with that. Yeah, sure. Desperately, like lapels Tailwind. Like, please help me not fail. That was so stressful.
okay.
Also, next time you're coming to the after party because you should have been the one to do that shit, man.
There's
Just broke
probably a
into an
look of like,
elevator.
that's fine.
The
we-
elevator was so stressful.
You're all fine. It's fine. We can work on it later. For now, yeah, I guess like I can work on making you a bit more of a specialized. I want to say suit, because that's what, at least slowly working on. I have a leather jacket that I need to fit. That I've run some wires through. Should work fine. We're gonna have to do some like some physical fitness type things to figure out exactly what we can do here. We all had a training montage a couple of weeks ago. I can bring out the giant bouncy balls again. Though I don't know if you want to do that over the river again. That was fun, but it's colder now.
I have no context exactly for what that means, but sure.
Question. Does anyone bring up the fact that Nikola has promised to do mind pervasion resistance training on everyone?
Did you?
It's
It's
I
in
don't
my
think they've-
notes, but I'm not there.
Nikola remembers. And Nikola knows that several people who they discussed it with are here. Nikola is going to be very quiet on the subject unless poked.
I don't know if Tailwind remembers.
Lina probably will a little later.
Fair.
Okay.
Lina just wants to get a super suit first and then worry about the mind invasions.
Like, she's getting over the fact that she saw Penumbra again.
Understandable. Have a good
Fine. We just need a better. No offense with the. I am blanking on your alter ego's
Nightlight.
name. Nightlight. I think we just need to upgrade the Nightlight persona. Augment that. That might help
Lighthouse.
out a lot more. I think for someone who is trying to stay incognito, being a lighthouse might be a detriment.
Nightlight.
It is. You might need a bigger place to do this.
If
I
we go
mean, the
across,
junkyard's nice, but
if we go across the river, we can get the big lobster hand friend.
Quick
Gotcha.
question about said quote-unquote lobster hand friend. Does Lina hear anything about a certain meeting between Tailwind and Roadkill? Would Roadkill mention anything? It's okay if not.
I feel like he would mention that he had seen Tailwind, who came over to the other side of the river, but you would not get many details without further questions.
I don't think she'd pry.
The journalist doesn't pry. Weird.
No, just no. That's her friend.
Aww.
Friends are allowed to have boundaries.
Except for party guy.
Party guy is a public figure.
Party guy is encrypted.
Exactly. Same difference.
Like Mothman, but he boogie woogies.
How do you know Mothman doesn't boogie woogie?
I mean, have you seen the statue? That is totally a possibility, actually.
Yeah, he has booty.
He got booty. I have touched the
gosh.
booty.
Okay.
It's not that far away from where I live.
Okay.
What part of America do you live in?
The one where you touch
Mothman
Mothman's
booty
booty.
radius.
Canonical. Cat has booty? Question mark.
He's rubber
Where?
hose. I don't know about that.
Where?
Must be ass boy.
Is it in an alternate dimension? Because I don't see it.
He
This
keeps it in
man-
his pocket space.
This man has slightly more dimension than Nikola.
He is essentially a tube, yes.
He is essentially the personified version of those things outside of a car dealership.
I was just thinking that.
You're not wrong.
Wacky inflatable tube, but it's spewing out smoke.
Bishun and
I've
pedals.
seen those.
Can you imagine just finding one of those in a fucking air vent? No wonder he's terrifying.
Hey. Oh.
Oh, that'd be awful, and the sounds it would make.
Okay. Okay.
You just hear an ominous fluttering pass overhead.
All right.
Sorry, hang on. I've been informed I am, quote, rustling?
I
Yes.
was
Like,
hearing
picking up
rustling noises
something.
from your mic when you were not speaking.
I don't know what that could have been.
You're not
It's
like
the
flipping
ghost.
through some papers?
No!
Okay. I don't know what it
I
is
had-
either.
I was playing with my headphones in my hands, but they weren't making
That might be it, though.
Discord?
Has a plant died in your room recently? Its ghost may be lingering.
You know what? Screw you, Kiwi.
Oh.
Affectionate.
Okay. So,
Eh.
Do we know if it happens again?
sure.
I don't know what I'll do about it, but it's good to know.
For the quantitative research.
So, yeah, Roadkill did tell Lina that Tailwind came over to Ennsville in the middle of the night, and he saw them, and they talked.
I really gotta listen to that FPS.
Oh my god, it's been how many months? Okay.
I keep forgetting. I am so sorry. I have
Okay.
reasons that I keep forgetting, but
Well, let's not worry about it now because we are in the game. But
absolutely.
Mm.
You're not alone. I also keep fucking forgetting.
Head trauma. Woo!
So yeah.
All
I
right.
don't
So,
know.
does anyone? Okay, I shouldn't say anyone. Lina, do you know of any places on the other side of the river that would be good for discreet training / us throwing things around?
Hard dial-up noises in her brain as she goes through this dusty log of shit. Where have I been other than Roadkill's house?
Would Tailwind know? Because apparently they also go over sometimes.
She roams, but she's like, I don't know if we want to be making that much noise across the river.
Especially since, there are other monsters over there.
Also, like, we might be above someone's house and not know it. Like, People live there.
Are there any places that are kind of unresidential?
Should I roll?
You can, or you can phone a friend and ask Roadkill.
I think she's going to try to think of anything off the top of her head before she bothers Roadkill.
It's like,
Fair enough.
hey, can we fuck around?
Hey, can we fuck around without finding out? Do you know of a place? I'm gonna roll history DM.
Yeah, history makes sense.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my little baby stats. Okay, history's a
Don't
plus.
worry, we're fixing that soon.
Well, hey,
Whoa!
it's 21.
21.
That's not bad. That makes up for the shit rolls last time.
Yeah, I will say, like, in hanging out with Roadkill, he has taken you to various places that are actually abandoned to commit vandalism, and
Nice.
graffiti and such. So you can think of a few places, like the abandoned skate park and the abandoned library, and really a lot of places in Innsville are just abandoned. But yeah, you can think of a few places.
There's an abandoned skate park that might be good for that sort of thing.
I have been testing out a mode for the Wrecking Maw, where I just curl up into a ball and roll around.
Oh, that would be good.
I've been
At the speed of sound?
not quite yet. I can do a little bit, but the gyroscope that I've installed sometimes locks up and I go spinning with it.
Not great.
I'm working on it.
You gotta
Anyway,
follow that rainbow.
Do you want to go head over there?
That's a Sonic joke.
I see your Sonic
No, we
jokes
got
and I am
that.
laughing in the background.
Some rings out. You can eat them or something. I don't know.
It's not like half the character inspiration is a character from Sonic.
Not at all. No idea. This is definitely from Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I always knew Tailwind was secretly a hamster the whole time.
I think Lina's gonna call Roadkill and just be like, "Hey, Roadkill,
Yeah?
we're gonna do some training in the old roller skate place over in Innsville. Just a heads up, in case shit happens. I don't know. Thought you would want to know if there's a ruckus.
No, I do. Thanks for calling.
Mm-hmm. Forgive us.
What type of
Lena's
training are
just
you
like,
going
"Oh
to
no,
do
I've
that
fallen
you're
in with the wrong crowd."
apologizing ahead of time?
Well, you know how Tailwind makes things?
Oh god.
And do you know how cat is cat?
And you know how cat?
You know how Nikola always means well, but sometimes his powers say fuck you? Shaun, I think is fine.
Good for me.
Shaun just loses his bones.
I think the worst thing that Shaun could do is accidentally make somebody slip, but
Yeah.
which could be bad in a giant metal ball. It could go shwoo, I don't know.
Thank you for speaking that into the world.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I
just
think I
wanted to
get the
give you a heads
picture.
up.
You know, keep people clear so they don't get to have fun listening to people trying to figure out how to do better at not
Yeah.
dying.
Anyway, I'm gonna practice with them in hopes of not being so squishy. And hopefully make sure they don't do anything dumb in Ensville.
Parental instincts kick in. Wait a second, what?
uh, well, good luck with that.
Yep. Bye. Just awkwardly hangs up.
I like to imagine just like Cat is just happily standing behind Lina, eavesdropping on the conversation, and has not said anything. As it's just like, you know how Cat is Cat.
You
Just
know
like,
how Cat
yes,
is
I am
looks
me.
up. Cat.
Cat smiles.
Very much like a real cat. This cat, who is also very real, stares from high places.
Listen, in Cat's defense, all places with Cat in is high places.
I mean,
Unless you're in the vents, in which case he's on his belly.
that's still a high place. It's usually in the ceiling.
You can have floor vents.
That's terrifying.
God, I'm just
sorry.
imagining a vent in the floor and Cat looking up from the floor at you, and that would be worse, I think.
Yeah,
No,
that's
like-
exactly what I was picturing.
Like you're like a security guard is looking down, trying to light a cigarette, and he just sees a face, and then it just poops and evaporates. Like the fuck just happened.
You hear, you hear the fluttering.
or consider, like you see this face in the vent below you, and it just pushes up and through
Yo.
and raises to 8
It
feet
keeps
tall.
getting taller and taller and taller and taller.
God.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Even worse if it just like turns into fog and like exits and resolidifies. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We're
Psychological.
so heroic, guys. We just give people nightmares. It's fine.
Yeah.
Cat's a horror villain, except is a superhero.
Party guy is a horror villain. I think that's been done before.
You know, you the way your voice started, I heard party guy is a whore.
Party guy's a whore.
That's a kind of party, I guess.
Oh, God.
Depends on your definition, I guess, of the word. I walk away and close the door.
Anyway, so are you guys heading out for that abandoned skate park?
Yup.
Lina,
Hell
can
yeah.
you roll
Fun
a
adventures.
survival to lead them there?
Is this a group check or
Lina.
is this Lina?
It is Lina
Lina
because
knows where
none
she's
of you know where this is except her.
Me being like, oh shit, that's right, survival is wisdom.
Can't wait till we get horribly lost.
Please don't be bad.
That's
That's not great. That's not good. Shit.
It's a 3. Oh my gosh.
At least it wasn't
what
in that
happens.
one.
Oh.
That's what happens when you
So-
don't ask your emotional support crab rat to come with you.
I didn't ask my emotional support crab rat to come with me.
Listen.
Hold on.
What?
Oh no, never mind. I thought I had something. I don't have something.
I don't
Okay.
have anything because I don't have magic.
You have friends, okay?
I have the magic of friendship.
So, yeah, you cross the river. You start heading in what you think is the right direction. You're not seeing anything familiar, and you're just wandering around all of
She's
the...
not on her stilts. The perspective is different.
Oh my god, it's like that fucking ant experiment. Anyway,
she's in like nightlight garb but didn't put the stilts on. And then it's like,
good
oh
job.
shit, I need
You're
to put
an
the
ant.
stilts on. Has to stop to put the stilts on. Who knows if it'll do any difference.
uh,
Orienteering challenge. Either that or just like Cat picks her up and is just like, try again from this side.
They find an old geocache somehow instead.
Oh, hey,
Hang on.
$20.
Let me stop laughing for 5 seconds so I can figure out what the fuck.
Where's the funny? Quality geocache jokes right here.
Stop! Stop!
sorry.
Yeah, you are lost, wandering around, and I don't know how to introduce this well. Roadkill shows up on the roof near you and is like,
She looks disappointed in herself.
so you guys got lost?
We got lost.
I want Roadkill to make a survival check to find this gate place now.
Fuck it, sure.
I was
Oh
like,
no! I really hope he has better survival.
Don't worry,
I'm
he
hoping he crit
does.
fails.
Good.
He lives
I'm
here.
pretty sure it'd
He
be hard to
lives
have
here.
worse than Lina.
10. Well, it's not worse than Lina.
I mean, it's average. He knows where it is.
That's average. He like hops down from the roof and like leads you guys. Like you were kind of out of the way, so he leads you guys through a few twists and turns before you get on a road that looks more familiar to Lina, and leads you to the
She's like, oh.
abandoned skate park.
I was really hoping he'd crit fail. I really, really was.
Even if
Lina
he crit
hands over the
fails, it would be higher.
Donald toy she found in the geocache.
What is this?
I found it in a geocache. I thought you might be interested in it.
Right. Sure. He
Mhm,
takes it
you
and
could-
pockets it.
Yeah, awesome.
Nikola is thinking of show tunes, thinking so much of show tunes, not paying attention to what's in anyone else's head. It's la da da.
Hello,
You
my
can roll
darling.
insight
Hello,
if
my
you want.
baby.
Me, sure.
I mean, like, anyone who sees this interaction, because that was awkward as hell.
Because
Is
Lina's
physical
so
dice okay?
smooth.
What?
Is physical dice okay?
Sure. Just type the result in.
What is the what are we doing? Perception, investigation,
Insight on
That's a dirty
Roadkill and
20.
Lina. If you want it.
Cat is also thinking about
I'm
show
looking.
tunes. Coincidentally, the same show tunes.
Nikola's just picking up the broadcast.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, I don't remember show tunes being this much about anime.
Oh no.
Oh
Is
my god.
Is anyone else rolling insight, or just author or Nikola?
I rolled mine.
You rolled yours. It was 16. Yes. Yeah, that toy definitely isn't for Roadkill. It's for someone else. He's going to give it to someone else.
I mean, I kind of already knew that other people lived here just from the conversation the other day. But it's like, okay, well, that's a thing.
Nikola's just like, give him the old razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle.
Yeah, with the 20, Nikola, it's for a kid. I don't know that that's a hard jump in logic to make, but you get that something more.
Give him an access plus a flash.
Okay.
In the background.
Cat's is the same, except it's like an AMV.
Is it like
To the tune of
99 red
that?
balloons?
Oh,
I just aged myself with that comment, didn't I?
I'm just glad
I
you guys
didn't
have like
hear
the
it.
subtlety of a brick flying through a window.
Always.
Look,
Never
I'm laughing because I was literally listening to 99 Red Balloons earlier today.
That's a good song.
That's such a
very
good
good
song,
song.
though.
And it will always make me think of Evangeline. If you know, you know. Leave me alone.
Congratulations.
okay. You are now at the abandoned skate park, and Roadkill is not fucking off and running away. So
Lena's like,
what?
Was that a chair squeak or a person?
I'm sorry, my desk is old.
I'm just glad to know what it is. I thought it was like a
WD-40.
baby crying or something.
No, hang on. It's that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is just I keep my dice container in one of the many wonderful drawers of this wonderfully big desk that I apparently need to figure out how to oil or something.
Yes, I could help you with that later.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You just need WD-40. It fixes all your problems.
It's made of wood. Are you sure?
Yes, you're
Never
still
mind. This is
confused.
for off
Okay,
record.
this is not.
Hey, It's not a discussion that needs to happen right now. Thank you. But
Apologies.
I am glad to know what it is. But yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Roadkill is not fucking right off and is in fact standing outside the skate park with the rest of you.
I think Lina goes to one of the. I wish I knew skate park terms, because I don't. One of the bowls that you can
Yeah,
skate in.
I think
Yeah,
hey, I
it's
will
called a bowl.
hang on. I will set the scene a little bit more because it is we established an indoor skate park because it is in fact
It is.
winter and snowy out here.
We don't
So-
want to freeze. Well,
Yeah, it's a like a 2-story apparently building with like metal siding with paint chipping off of it and then newer graffiti paint over top of that. And there are 2 doors right off the street that are padlocked together. And then directly beside that, there is a window that has been smashed. So,
You
those
know,
padlocks are
I'm-
doing a lot of work keeping people out.
Yes,
You know,
they
I'm
work
still
so
glad that this kind of culture stays around, no matter how old things get.
I should think it would increase.
You say that, and then look at where we live. Like, I would love for some graffiti.
I mean,
Nikola looks over at Roadkill. Looks around.
I can always do graffiti.
Be the
I mean,
change you
yeah.
want to see in the world, or whatever.
I
I mean,
actually
there was-
actively do graffiti.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There was talk of moss graffiti and just putting it on the side of buildings and having it grow there, but it's too cold for that right now.
You're gonna do it later. You could do it on the inside of
Yes.
buildings.
Yeah, but then mold grows on the moss, and like it's better on the outside just to keep
Do
buildings
we
from.
care if it's like Bronson building? Well, I guess
I mean,
people's health.
people-
Fuck, damn it.
Yeah. Structural integrity be damned. I guess sometimes. But anyways. All right, well, as the robot just walks in, I still love that the fact that like it's a big robot. I can't say giant robot because it's not even tall enough to meet Cat's height.
Are you going in through the smashed window, or are you breaking open the doors?
Is there
Don't
any
think I'll fit through that window.
I can pick the lock
can you?
Why?
so that we don't break down the door and let a bunch of cold in winter.
Wait, hang on. Did I miss? I thought the window was smashed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but gestures at the giant ball.
Will it fit
I
through
am
the
very
window?
big. I don't think so. I am a bunch of. I am the size of a wrecking ball.
Even if it did fit through the window, that is a heavy, large thing, and we are a group of not very strong people.
True, we are not very strong people. I'm the
Isn't-
strongest one, and I'm not that strong.
Hmm.
Fair enough. Excuse me. I was apparently not making that connection.
So, does
Regardless,
Lina
sure,
want to?
don't let me.
Does Lina want to try and
The-
pick the lock on the padlock?
Yes, because it's one of the only things she's good at. ba, ba, ba. Let's see. Would that be
I think sleight of hand plus whatever you have for thieves tools.
So thieves tools would be plus proficiency, and I think I'm already proficient in sleight of hand, so I think it would just be my sleight of hand. Let me double check that. Or it would just be my roll plus proficiency. I don't know. Wait, expertise.
You can
I have
stack them.
expertise in thieves tools, so
Yeah.
blah blah blah. And stealth. I'll just do sleight of hand. It makes it easier. I think that's what we did last time. Please work. Be nice to me. That's
Thank you.
not horrible. It's not
It's
a
not
4.
bad. I'll say that works. It takes a little bit of fiddling. I think, have you gotten new thieves tools since your last ones broke?
Yes.
So maybe you're not quite used to them yet. It takes a little more fiddling than you would like, but you do eventually pop the padlock open.
They're not
Yeah, it's
worn.
not
that
like a
makes it
super
easier.
advanced lock.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we're in a rush and something's chasing us or anything, so.
This master lock can be opened with another master lock.
Okay. So the padlock opens, the chain connecting the two door handles falls off, and now you can open the doors and go inside.
Cat sticks the chain in his hammer space.
God damn it. I will say the chain is kind of rusty and in bad condition and is only like 3 feet long.
Cat sticks the chain in his hammer space. Listen, you never know what'll be good for a LARP or a cosplay.
If you use a real
It's
chain in a LARP, I
chain.
think you're gonna get kicked out.
You don't use it as a weapon, you use it like as costuming.
Still, I don't
It's
think
still
that's...
heavy.
Yeah,
Don't worry, this
so?
tetanus is technically legal.
Okay, Cat puts the chain in his hammer space.
You never know when you need a good reference.
Oh.
You never know when you need a chain as party guy.
Are you guys
You never
going...
know when you need to hit someone with a chain.
Do not hit people with the chain. I don't know what
But
the
if it's-
stats for it are, and it's 3 feet long. And I'm gonna say if you hit anyone with the chain is going to break.
That's fair.
So...
Sorry, the way you said, don't hit anybody with a chain.
The
Got me
second you show intent to hurt someone with it, it will disintegrate in your hands.
This is a peace-loving chain.
It'll cut your
This is
hands and give you tetanus. I don't know.
This is actually a chain of events.
Listen, Cat has swords, he's not going to try and hurt people with the chain. He
Okay,
has better tools deliberately designed to hurt people with.
thank you.
Like swords.
Are you guys going inside the skate park now?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Lina kind of goes over to one of the bowls, lies down to the ground, and lets herself slide into the middle.
Do you want to roll a perception check?
Ah, fuck!
I'd love to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, have fun getting eaten.
I don't like that you're laughing at the Eden part. I'm scared.
Listen, I didn't have anything nefarious planned for this game, but the idea popped into my head of like the fucking perception check is like, yeah, so there's teeth around the edge of that bowl, and Lina just walked into this thing.
Giant
fucking
mimic.
out.
That's not a nat 1, but it is a 1. I rolled a 2 minus 1 because she doesn't have whiz.
God, get
She
yourself
has-
some wisdom.
A certain Mother Mother song pops into my head. Anyway.
All right. Verl, is Shaun rolling perception?
Yes. Because, watching where you're going is generally a good thing to do. I know
Right.
some people around here don't like to do it.
I should
But-
roll
Tempted.
Roadkill 2.
You just fan it.
Yeah. One. Lina, You are laser focused in on that skateboarding bowl and
She wants to slide.
tuned out everything else. Tailwind with an 8. It looks like a skate park in here. It's not terribly dark, but it does look kind of run down and dusty. Cat, Shaun, Roadkill, can see a little more that, there are some windows in here that are sort of caked over with grime. There's a couple places where the metal walls have rusted through and light's getting in that way. Some small piles of snow underneath a couple of little holes in the roof. But overall, this place looks to be, you know, it's in disrepair. There's graffiti, there's leaf litter, there's trash, there's snow, but it doesn't look like anything lives here, and it doesn't look like it's gonna come crashing down on your head. So, that's good. And then 22, Nikola, of
Hello.
course, sees all that. This is a pretty big place. You can imagine it could have held maybe, me trying to come up with an estimate in my head, like maybe 100 skaters at once. There are quite a few ramps and bowls and like grinding rails. This was probably a pretty popular place once.
Yeah, that's a big old skate park.
It is very big. Not in the best shape anymore, but concrete doesn't degrade that quickly, especially when protected from the elements, so it still looks to be in decent shape. There's like a little bit of water collected at the bottom of one of the, bowls where water has gotten into the building, and that's where it drained to.
Lina is amphibious. This makes sense.
And then, yeah, with the 22, some of the graffiti on the walls, you notice a little quartz signature on one. Why not?
They smile.
Hmm.
I think they
So-
kind of like.
Go ahead.
I think they're just kind of looking around this place that was probably, full of life and energy, and thinking about how many of those kids had something really bad happen to them.
Yup.
And how?
Zooms out, pans over, you see Roadkill.
They are not looking at Roadkill. They're also thinking about show tunes.
Just mental image of like doom and gloom zooming on those two for their, dark and dramatic past. Camera pans to Cat, who is pulling out a skateboard and preparing to do a sick trick.
Distant small splash as Lina reaches the bottom of the bowl and lands in a puddle of nasty water.
Ooh.
Even funnier
Congratulations.
if the skateboard Cat pulls out is a finger skateboard.
Don't worry, I have a mode of transportation.
Okay, now I've got this mental image of like Cat shredding in a skate park, balancing on two fingers on a finger skateboard.
It's his party guy powers.
How? You are defying all laws of weight and mass.
He's made of smoke. He doesn't care.
You know how many things I've had to finagle around. So this works. Gestures at giant ball.
That's what you get for being science-based.
It's different genres. Also, do you know how much we have to prevent him from not sitting underneath an AC vent so he doesn't blow away?
I mean, that is a problem a lot of people have. I don't know if we really need to cast aspersions.
Claire, are you blowing away for
I am a sheet of paper in guy form.
That's okay. That's kind of racially a problem, but that's not a point made currently.
I
Like,
don't.
what? Hey, watch this. Turn sideways, disappears.
You should get advantage on stealth checks for that.
So it
Only
only
if they're
works if he's
comedically
facing the
timed.
right way.
I look at the fact that they have invisibility now. Anyway, listen, it's all about the audience perception. That's not what we're here for. So, how
Anyways,
how
first
are we
thing-
starting this?
all right. So, I mean, I have a couple of things I have installed.
Well, how do you guys
but
normally train?
I
Largely, we
mean,
dick around.
yeah,
Wait,
we did accidentally alive a scarecrow
that's
that yelled at us.
unsettling.
It's still at the junkyard. It has gotten a lot more mellow over time. It was just very angry the first hour of being
I
alive.
think they wanted us to punch it,
Okay.
which kind of caused the problem in the first place. So I'm trying to not punch things with faces on them.
Yeah, it's weird thing.
Out of character, that
Um,
sounds like me growing up religious. Like video games, you're not allowed to hurt things that look like people. God. Shaun, are you religious? I'm
I don't
sorry.
know.
Oh.
I've become the Lord. I've gave it life. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Well, if you're trying not to
Roadkill
punch
is-
things with face on it, that sounds like it's going to be difficult if you come across anything other than a faceless robot.
You'd be surprised how.
I mean, I don't have much of that
As long
problem.
as they're already animated, it's probably fine.
Okay.
It's really just the prevention of the creation of life that I think that we're concerned about. Does that sound more or less right?
Pretty
don't know
much. I
anymore.
don't need any more extra scarecrows suddenly coming to life because that was weird enough the first time.
Yeah, like I think we can set up some targets and then work on target practice.
Did it get ooze on it?
Probably.
Don't ask.
I don't ask. Of course I'm gonna ask. That's kind of important.
You can ask
How
it.
could it not? I'm all ooze.
Not that kind.
Lina doesn't know I have more.
No, she doesn't. She gave together stuff. Anyway, do you guys train regularly or
I mean,
that's a
somewhat.
no, isn't it?
No.
I do a
Well,
lot of tinkering and trying stuff out, but like actual combat practice, not a tremendous amount. We've kind
I
of
haven't
more
had-
run into things than
I mean, scheduling is such a nightmare in this day and age, especially with, we're all close to adulthood. We all have busy lives.
I haven't added anything to my training regime that wasn't already there.
Yeah, you're already terrifying. I knew that one.
Watching 50 anime videos is not training.
Yes, but
Lina's blushing.
You say that, but apparently it works.
I mean, I do actually train with these things. I didn't teach myself by watching anime. I'm ranked nationally in the schools. I'm good at kendo.
He is pretty good at kendo. I have been bullshitting training through videos. I do I swim. I'm going swimming.
swimming is very good. Swimming is very handy.
I'm
I think-
decent with knives and picking locks. And
Okay.
I'm smart enough to 9 times out of 10 avoid Bronson's shit.
I'm just picturing Roadkill in the background as like nodding along approvingly as Lina lists out her skills.
Okay.
Her 9 times out of 10. It used to be 10 out of 10, but there's that one incident we don't speak of.
The
So
10th time always gets you.
yeah, just gonna Wrecking Maw Tailwind will like start walking around and seeing if they can like set up target practices, whether it's just bottles on tables or things that resemble a scarecrow, like a circle head, arms, just stick in the ground. It's like, all right, well, we can work on target practice first and
Are
try
you?
out some things.
Cat's just like, are you? Do you have any weapons you're good with, or
Daggers. Pulls out like a kunai. I know
Cat
it's a
nods
kunai.
in respect, just like legit.
Yeah, look at it. I thought it was pretty cool. I got it from my cousins.
Ooh.
Nice.
That is my
Wanna spar?
excuse when Lina has contraband. Older cousins.
I can modify that.
To do what?
Cough, cough, out of character, returning weapon.
Oh, that'd be really useful.
So I can get. Have you ever seen those like more modern movies? The ones that actually have superhero, like fake superheroes on the screen, with the guy with the hammer that throws it and comes back. I
If
could probably
you're
do that.
asking if you can make me a weapon that, comes back, that would be very useful because it's always kind of awkward when you throw something and then you have to kind of like walk over and get it.
Yeah, shooting things with arrows. Collecting arrows after a fight is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
Usually they're
imagining
broken.
Tailwind fiddles with the kunai, and it's just got a rocket engine, and physically just rockets it back.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the infusions I have. I believe right now I am. Yeah, I'm not using like 3 of them. So I can
Ooh.
absolutely spend one to turn like to modify like a dagger into a returning dagger.
I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I did try to tape it to my boomerang. That didn't work so good.
Well, so
I mean,
long as you
boomerang also
always
works.
caught the right end.
Well, no, the balance was off.
Fair.
Do you know how
I believe at this
boomerangs work?
level I can only keep 2 infusions. Don't mind
Pulls
me, I'm
that
just
in.
looking at stuff.
I'm sorry, I was looking at her inventory. And I scroll down, it just says Catalyst V, and I'm like, oh right.
Oh right, I gave you some catalyst V.
Yeah, I have that shit. I look at the DM. Anyway.
Listen,
Oh
I'm
boy.
dedicated to us getting a Batman.
I think she's just like, yeah, so do you want this then? Like offers it to Tailwind.
The suit will open. I was like, okay, I can work with this. I might need a glove that fits you, but I have also been working on a leather jacket. I'm gonna need some time with that and some more wiring. Maybe I
I
can
mean
find some copper wire around here.
I got wire for wire wrapping. Does that work? It is copper.
We'll see if it works. It's more like, and then there will be some techno babble that I don't know about electrician shenanigans.
Well, as long
Like,
as it doesn't have some sort of decorative coating on it, it should be fine. But do you have a soldering kit in there?
not in here, back at the shop, back at my
Okay.
work
I
shop.
mean, I don't know. It might be useful to have like a mini soldering thing on that thing, considering how much it locks up.
I, I,
You are the one who admitted that.
I mean, look, I already have made consolations to the integrity of this thing by having a second exit hole. And then he just like knocks on the inside of it, and there's like what looks like a circle vent that can pop out
And a tool that
opposite side of the mast.
And a tool that lets you out of there if push comes to shove, right?
Pull out a crowbar.
Looks between two of them. Wait, is the only reason you have a safety mechanism because Nikola made you?
Yes.
No, it just came up at the time.
That should be like your number one priority, my dude.
I mean, the number priority was it functioning.
Safely.
You being able to get out of it is it functioning.
Roadkill is snickering in the background.
It works 95% of the time. That one
that's
time it
pretty
didn't
good.
is a complete outlier.
So
Uh-huh.
far, how long have you had it?
How long have we had this? Like it'd probably be like a week or two.
I feel
After.
like a month.
Yeah, it's like okay, I've had the designs longer than this has been going on, but that's besides the point. It working.
This makes me think of a certain story with a certain submarine.
What? No.
Hey,
It's fine.
I don't have access to tungsten. They did, and they chose not to.
Hands over her kunai and her decent copper wire.
Okay.
Do you need like anything else?
Some time. I think I have a leather glove that should fit me, unless I can make it fit
I
you.
mean, I have a glove. She pulls off the one she's wearing.
Okay, well that also works.
Cool. Just slides it over.
Roadkill is like,
You'll have this by tomorrow.
Cool.
Roadkill's like, do you think maybe that should wait until after she's had the chance to practice with it?
I mean, I have darts. Pulls out a metal dart.
That's not the same, though.
I have one other dagger because, you know, anime, they always have two. Pulls out one other dagger.
Oh, speaking of
Cat-
anime,
Cat already respected Lina, but like constantly going up.
She has two whole kunai. Who knows? Maybe she has more. You never know.
I have been working on some things, but that's we're here to test out Lina first and foremost, and get our favorite investigative journalist here, to the point where they don't have to run and hide at the first sign of danger.
I mean,
I don't know. Running
No
and
way
hiding
she's-
might be the safest thing at the first sign of danger.
Safe
more
is
like-
overrated.
I
at
doubt
the
she's doing
second
that.
sign of danger, I may consider running.
Roadkill is just like looking at her because like there's no way she's running away at the first sign of danger. Have you met her?
I might
Well, it's
strategically
true.
retreat and then sneak attack, but I probably am not going to retreat if I don't have to.
How have you lived this long?
That's a good question.
I don't think there's been mutant monsters attacking the city until this year, so
Yeah, things kind of ramped up recently. Gestures at y'all.
Well, we're working on it.
I can see that.
clearly.
You know, you don't get the kind of instinct of not running away without
mean, I get
practice, and that's a
it's-
concern.
Well, I mean, there's fight, flight, freeze, and fun, right? You know, so you just, you know, you do fight.
And that's why we're here,
True.
to get your fight from, injured kitten to ideally some kind of bladed mountain lion.
Preferably, I'm better than a. Looks at Roadkill like I'm better than a kitten, right?
No.
Yeah, he nods. She is. Listen, she's better than a kitten. She has
I-
2 whole levels and a knife.
Listen, a house cat can defeat a commoner.
That
That's
is
true.
true.
That's
She is a
okay.
full-grown cat. Except not that
Let's-
cat. That's too tall.
Let's start off
Cat's
with some
hardly full grown.
generalistic aiming. It's not going to be hard to miss. Closes up the wrecking lawsuit. Hit me.
Okay. Do I roll a hit?
Yeah, roll the hit.
Okay. um. do, 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 do. One day I'll get better at typing. I have told myself for the past 10 years.
How is it a D10 to hit?
Oh no, that was a different roll for
Okay.
Hammer Space earlier.
Ah,
It is.
I was going to
a-
ask.
Really?
that's a
That's
nat
nat
one.
Okay,
Oh my
so
god.
I have a thing for this. You go to throw, and Tailwind dodges. I never said I was going to stand still.
You know what? That's on me. I should have seen that coming.
And then just like, all right, come on, again.
Just the slow walk and slide down the bowl to get her kunai, and then the little skitter back up.
Could Nikola move to the other side of Tailwind so that as they're moving, Nikola's just kind of in their periphery? So that technically
Sneak, yeah.
they're flanking?
Sure, why not?
You're just gonna be just like a distracting presence within this. Just
Lina
hands
leans
behind
and
her
sees
back.
you.
Yeah, Cat's just like you do tend to work best, or seem to, when you like there's a distraction, because you're small and you're easy to miss.
Yes.
So
we have.
if
No, I was looking at the infusion stuff because I don't think I've been using my infusions other than one of them. So it's like, okay, what can I change out and figure out? Because I can change these up at, I think,
She
mostly
only has
anytime?
sneak attack. She doesn't even have disengage or anything yet.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
we're working on that. We'll be working on you dodging after you get done learning more hitting someone else who's dodging.
I'm sorry. It's just so funny to me. Okay, I'm just gonna roll the hit again, I guess.
With whatever, like, don't you get advantage if Nikola's flanking, or what does that do for you?
Yes.
At the very least, I'm taking the help action.
That's a 19, and then
I think that hits.
It better.
I have an AC of 16.
23.
Yeah, I think you fucking hit him. Hit them.
Ping, and there's just either like a full-on like dart, or I'm picturing like a sharpened lawn dart in the forehead of a steel wrecking ball.
If this was a nat 20, it would have been that scene in Star Wars with the Death Star.
We would have just smash cut to inside of the suit, and then you just like it's like an inch away from a Tailwind's forehead.
The suit just crumbles to pieces, leaving Tailwind standing there, holding a steering wheel connected to nothing.
It's like that scene in Hell's Moving Castle, just two little chicken legs.
Okay, that's good. Good shot.
Has to skitter up, hangs from knife, uses way to slowly get off knife.
Just like puts metal hands around it to try to pull it off.
Yeah, sorry, that's a gun a dent.
Oh, I'll fix that. I have some welding I can do.
Yeah.
Gonna need to buff it out.
Well,
Yeah,
you have
there's-
crowbar.
You can't fix a dent by making another dent. Well, you can, but like it's fiddly, and you need to be on the inside. And I don't think the shell of the wrecking ball is that thin. Tailwind, if your mech is that thin, thicken it.
I'm this thing weighs over 500 pounds.
I do want to just clarify that was less of a helpful suggestion and more within the purview of friendly and jocular teasing.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I just don't sound sarcastic ever.
No, it's just you always sound sarcastic.
Oh
It's
no.
one or the other. You have to. It's a learning process.
Nikola nods.
I'm sure he's with your
All
knife
right.
again.
All right. Let's go again, and then I guess we just like keep with the training on to hit. Maybe getting someone else who's better at dodging in until we feel satisfied.
She's
Oh,
not
yeah.
great at it, apparently.
Is anyone else gonna volunteer to get knives thrown at them?
Cat will.
I mean,
God,
Yeah,
of
I
course.
saw that
Great
happening a
aim.
mile away.
I think Cat has some of the highest, if not the highest AC. It's like 17.
I'm
Well,
one
you
less
don't want to
than you.
completely demoralize the kid. Jeez.
That is one higher than Tailwind.
Don't worry, I already know how to demoralize myself pretty good. Throws a knife.
All of those have hit so far, except for like
19.
one.
I'm imagining that 19, like, she takes him by surprise and throws the knife before Cat's fully ready, and it just. I don't know where it hits him, but.
Right in the middle of his forehead. But since there's a mask there, it doesn't actually matter.
I'm
Just
also.
twongs.
Or imagining that it just, like, hits him smack in the chest, but then just goes straight through him with a trail of smoke.
That is so unsettling.
Cat's just like, you're telling me I didn't know I could do that.
You were just gonna let me stab you?
It's not the it's not the harshest training I've ever done.
I am so concerned about you and your family lineage.
My
I stopped
my
asking that question.
grandparent is hardcore.
I stopped
Come
asking
on,
those
again.
questions before we got superpowers.
I should train with your grandparents, sounds like.
Maybe. He then pauses and reiterates, my grandparent is hardcore.
And
Just saying.
one of your associates tried to kill me the other day. I think I'll be okay.
Cat's just like nods like, yeah, fair point.
Wait a sec. Wait. Is Lina referring to seeing Penumbra again the other day, and did she tell Roadkill that she saw Penumbra again the other day?
I think she's talking about the initial Penumbra stuff. Because Penumbra did not try to kill her that time.
Fair enough. Did she tell Roadkill about seeing Penumbra again, though?
No.
Okay.
She didn't think about it.
Like, they were just at a party. It's not the same
Mm-hmm.
as actually seeing
I mean,
Penumbra.
Not Roadkill. Tailwind.
Yes.
I lost my thought. Shit. Never mind.
I hate it when that happens.
Roadkill still looks a little bit bitter at the mention of Penumbra trying to hurt Lina.
Lina realizing that dark humor might not always be well placed when it comes to death.
Do you want to
Character growth.
do you want to try throwing knives at something that's far away? Nikola goes and stands by the wall.
Sure.
I like that we're all just taking turns to have her throw knives at us.
Yeah.
Lina just stares at her
don't
knife,
have
saying,
to
like,
do
this
this.
feels so ill-advised. Like,
Oh,
hang on.
It's a trust
Oh.
exercise.
I want parental supervision, but that would make me feel better.
Nikola
I
is
mean, we
going
do have
to...
an adult. Look at Roadkill.
Roadkill,
Looks
Isn't
who
that
is,
right,
like,
Grandpa?
leaning against the wall. Wait, what did you just say? He's like a grandpa?
Yeah.
He flips you off.
I don't know what your grandpa's like, but I don't think I want to meet him.
Nikola's
My
on...
sort of Cat looks at Roadkill. My grandparent could beat your grandparent.
Anyway, gonna throw a knife. What are you saying, Nikola?
Nikola's going to... Sorry, people are setting off fireworks because why not? It's the 24th. That's a fine time to do that.
I can't hear anything if it's in a constellation.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God. Nicola's going to cast Armor of Agathis. And take 15 extra hit points.
Oh fuck! I guess.
And you see them. I don't think they're going to bother with the hood, but you see their form warp and shift. As they take their mutant form.
Is it a 3-dimensional block of ice? Sorry.
Hang on. Is Nikola wearing like the blanket over their shoulders still, or just regular clothes?
I think just regular clothes this time because this is supposed to be in private anyway.
Fair. And then Armor of Agathis, it says it's frost. I'm just imagining Nikola's mutant form, but like with a matte frost effect over the top. Still flat.
I feel like Lina would encourage you to wear your cape.
Just window frosting.
If you like, we'll pull it on.
Just keep in mind that if we are spied on in any way, like, does Ill Will know what you guys look like? I don't know, actually.
Thinks back. I didn't have the suit at that point in time. Yeah.
I'm pretty
Well, at least
unnoticeable.
You did have a mask though.
Yeah, but I
pretty
did
sure.
also I did also lie to him and make him think that we worked for OSHA.
Oh, that's funny.
It was
Didn't one of you have
I
a
think
cowboy
the
hat?
worst line. Don't remember.
I think Nikola put on a cowboy hat.
I don't think that was this. There was
that wasn't
sunglasses.
This. There was like
I don't know.
That might have been it. Ah, shit! I don't remember. It was funny, regardless. I need to go
Listen,
back
we've
and
gotten into a lot of shenanigans.
Oh wow!
We are very shenanigans.
She throws. She's just gonna be like, and throws the knife. That was a 24.
Let me just really quick check my armor class. Yeah, I think that just might hit. Yeah, that hits. A big chunk of purple and green crystallized matter shatters from their shoulder.
You sure you're good?
Cat's just like, I don't know what you're worried about. You seem to be doing pretty good.
I mean, the problem is, if I was going against a normal person, I'd probably be fine. The problem is, things trying to attack the school.
Yeah, you know how like you're getting hit by these knives and it doesn't hurt you? That's the problem.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
So I think what we need to do is like simulate an active combat situation rather than just pegging knives at various levels of moving or stationary targets. We square up and have like a 2v2.
I think that's the most sensible thing you've ever said in your life.
Slowly looks at Roadkill. So, looks at Tailwind. Did you want practice? In that armor? Because Roadkill, do you wanna beat up a giant metal ball?
Well, not the giant metal ball per se, but sure.
And get the gooey
I mean,
splinter.
sure. I just installed the knuckle cracking program. It works every time, mostly.
The knuckle cracking program is just so that when they put their fists together, it sounds like they're cracking their knuckles.
Exactly.
Mm,
It's for aesthetics only.
oh boy.
Accidentally presses the wrong sound bite.
Clangs their fists together. Womp 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 womp.
Dang it.
Roadkill like pushes off the wall and walks over to where Wrecking Maw is standing. How tall is the Wrecking Maw again?
How tall is Cat?
It is about 8 foot. 7.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 7'5".
I want-
7 feet.
I
not
want to
8.
say 5'10".
Okay, so it is a little bit taller than Roadkill. He's 5'5". So, but he's like looking at Tailwind's eye level and sort of sizing the robot up, and is like, sure, why not do this today?
All right. Just say something. Just, if you want to stop, say uncle.
Lina, smiling,
And
shouts out the same to you.
Mm, Actually, I was
It's like-
gonna, before we get into it, do we think maybe this is an okay place for a break? We've been going for.
Probably a smart idea, and then you can, hash out teams. If Roadkill is participating, then it won't be 2-on-2. I'll put you that much.
I mean, someone will probably have to sit out. I think if Tailwind, or is my math wrong? No, yeah,
We have
there's
6
3v3 areas.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
bad at math. There are 6 of us.
Mm-hmm. You could have 3 1-on-1s. Various other combinations. You have an even number of people.
Yeah,
Elementary school level math insert here.
yeah. I'm specifically saying, like, out of character. I'm saying 2-on-2 because rogues
Mm.
mechanically work best if there's someone they're working with because they can get the sneak
Yeah.
additional damage off them. Like a rogue 1-on-1 against someone's a bit fucked. A rogue 2-on-2 is generally in a good place.
Yeah, well, we have Tailwind and Roadkill beating each other up, so the rest you could do 2-on-2.
Yeah.
Who wants to team up with Lina?
I think it
Oh,
should.
I can tell who's gonna want to team up with Lina. The
Yeah.
entire simp squad.
I think it should be Cat though.
Yeah, I also like Lena and Nick are looking at each other all simpingly. Cat's just like blocks them with his orders, just like one of you needs training and the other of you is primarily squishy.
Lena points at Anime Sword Man. I want to fight with him.
Like I was either assuming with him or against him for anime battle superiority.
No, we can do that later.
Awesome. Looking
How-
forward
I
to
mean,
it.
How many times are we going to be able to fight together like this? That's probably not life or death.
I mean, we could put some stakes on it.
We're supposed to be teenagers. This
Uh,
city fucking sucks.
winner gets to choose what I put on put on the projector tonight.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh no, now it's a fight to the death.
I mean,
That's like it's like Cat anime, Lena anime, Roadkill probably also anime since Cat infected him.
there's
You-
an anime called Tasty and Catacombs that I think we should really watch.
Bold of you to assume Lina has not infected him with anime before you ever got there.
This is true. Yeah, Roadkill was doomed one way or another.
Dude, what do you think Lena smuggles him? Anyway, we were gonna take a break.
Yeah, so when we
Yeah.
get back from the break, we can have fights.
Right.
Be back in
Uh,
like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whenever everyone's back.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
I'm not saying that I don't have faith in Roadkill and that I'm necessarily favoring Tailwind over him. However, his name is Roadkill, and he is going up against a vehicle.
Good point.
I wasn't gonna say anything. It's a giant ball that punches.
And we are back with sparring that we'll see how friendly it is, I suppose.
Yeah.
So it's
The rules have been set. Whoever wants to give up can say uncle.
yeah, we'll see how that goes. So Tailwind, roll initiative.
Wonderful. Initiative bonus is okay. I am in a different chat. I almost rolled that in a different thing.
Well, Roadkill got a 5, so
Oh no.
chances are good you're going first. Oh! Or not. That's a net 1 for a 4. Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Good thing this isn't actual combat.
Mm-hmm. Look, if you're gonna nat 1 on any roll in combat, the best one to do it with is initiative. It only
Honestly.
affects when you go.
And in this case, it's 2 people, so it's just back and forth. Okay, so I feel like okay, so I can do a fight. Sure. Sorry. So Roadkill kind of pulls his claw back and then lunges towards Tailwind. I gotta roll to hit. That is a fucking thing that I gotta do. Yeah, that doesn't hit, does it? A 9?
No, it will not.
Yeah. So his claw kind of scrapes off the edge of Wrecking Maw. And he grumbles and me looking through his fucking features. He's just going to disengage and step like 10 feet away. To not be in immediate crushing range.
Alright, that's fine. With everything closed down and in fight mode, the reverberation of the voice augmentator. I haven't re-downloaded voice mod on this computer, so just picture that in your mind's eye. Just we were talking about anime earlier. How about this? And presses a button, and 2 like shoulder compartments lift up. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile as anime swarm rockets come shooting out.
Oh boy, and that's a guaranteed hit, isn't it?
Guaranteed hit. There is. I'm only gonna do it at first level, so there's only 3. So it's 3 rolls of 1d4 plus 1.
Alright. Alright, 4 to 5 for a total of 11. Which, oof. Yeah, he definitely staggers a bit. That took the wind out of him. And he sort of glares over at Wrecking Maw.
There is a very robotic hand gesture of come on.
That all for that turn?
I'm going to, on my bonus action, there will be a shotgun reloading sound as they do defensive field and gain bonus temporary hit points equal to my level, which is 5.
Oh boy. Man, I mentioned the fucking superiority dice on the break and then immediately forgot about them. Probably wouldn't have helped.
Use this feature equal to my proficiency bonuses. Okay, that's good to know.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, so Roadkill runs in. To try hitting you with his claw again. He's kind of got the one thing that he does. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Last time it only took one good hit and he nearly downed Penumbra.
It's like if he
it's bound
gets
to
a
happen.
good hit in, it works. I don't even think it's worth spending a superiority dice because I feel like even if I rolled a full 8, it's not landing. Well, maybe. And he's just going to like disengage again and run a few feet off to the side. So out of immediate melee range.
All right. Let's test out some new things. And by that, I'm not gonna burn another leveled spell at the moment. But they will try to like run after Roadkill. And try to smack them like with the forearm of it's a metal robot. That is, since I'm in my armor, it is my intelligence modifier plus proficiency instead of my strength. So it is 8. So.
Oh gosh.
No, it's honestly kind of fine. I only get it on hits. My damage is my damage modifier is -1.
Christ alive! Hang on.
That's just the to hit.
It sure fucking hits.
-1. Get a 1. It'll be hilarious. For 3.
I really wanted Zen to be like, doesn't hit.
If
that
only.
Would be funny.
Oh.
Honestly, I think hitting for like 3 damage is funnier.
Yeah.
Like,
if I hit for 1, that would just be like, okay, I need to work on impact.
You just flick him in the face real good.
Yeah. I don't know if this is you tap him. It probably is. You get him square, but you just tap him because this is sparring and you're not really trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
It's for Tailwind, it's like, okay, I need to work on conserving momentum and not having the robot stop when it hits something. I can see definitely for Roadkill, it's like, is this just a game to you? Kinda.
God.
I mean, they did open with shooting him with missiles.
He is trying, but his tradition of terrible, god-awful rolls in combat is not helping him here. Alright, let's see. Okay! I jinxed it apparently into him getting a good roll. 25 hits, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I think like...
I want to hope!
I would hope so, but...
Listen, I've built a fucking artificer who could hypothetically tank a 25. It took a lot more work.
I need to get a hold of plate mail, but that's probably not going to be for a while.
Just imagining you being the weird kid going to school in armor. Anyway, so like, Tailwind sort of like basically tapped Roadkill just to show that he could hit him. and to show that they could hit him. And Roadkill sort of like turns and reaches upwards with his claw and grabs onto Wrecking Ma's arm for... Oh my fucking god. It's... There's the bad rolls again, because that's 2 nat 1s on the damage dice.
Look, I'm not gonna say anything if you don't have you don't
Uh.
you don't have to explain yourself to me at all, buddy. I get it.
Fuck it, he's
She's
mad.
gonna die.
I'm gonna use one of my superiority dice. Does Mishy
Thing
have a way
attack?
to track them? No, of course not.
I mean,
No,
it's
I use physical dice to keep
Yeah.
track of stuff.
So to add that onto the damage, so it's 12 bludgeoning damage now, and Wrecking Ma is grappled.
Okay.
And I think Roadkill kind of like smirks at you.
Like, okay, squirrely, gotcha. Well, now that you're here, I need to check on how a spell works because I am being grappled, so I assume I can't use somatic components.
Nate, you think I ever keep track of the components of a spell? You're using your mutant powers. I don't give a shit. I never pay attention to the components of a spell. You don't ever need like 10 gold's worth of like
No, like-
Riverwood ash or whatever.
That's like the material components. There's verbal.
Yeah, I
and
know the
somatic,
verbal,
which is...
somatic, and whatever the fuck the third one is.
Yeah.
But I don't
I-
care.
balance stuff.
It's more pertinent now because, like, okay, I can just thunder wave.
You could.
Oh god. I honestly think this would be a lot more freaky. It's like, you know what, let's go for a walk. As Tailwind starts pressing some things, the robot starts juddering. I'm going to cast Levitate on myself. And just start walking on the air. And then you just hear large, heavy thumps as like ka-chunk, 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 as it looks like he's standing on air for a second, just walking upwards.
Hang on. I gotta look up D&D conditions again. Your speed is 0 while you are grappled.
Dang. All right.
Thunderwave it is then, I suppose.
Yeah.
The condition ends.
Robot tries to levitate away and fails because claw.
I'm reading it and literally it's saying like, oh, the grappled condition ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the effect, such as if someone's hurled away by Thunderwave.
So I'm just picturing, it's like, okay. Well, now that I got you here, how about this? As you see, the mechanism, like the two top halves of it, open up like a plastic Easter egg. It's like, and then you could see inside for a second, and he's just like, cover your ears, as it comes slamming down, and the horrible sound of two metal objects slamming into each other.
I honestly thought you were going to reveal just a couple of massive subwoofers.
Hair symbols.
Alright, so that's a con save, right?
Thunderous 50. Each creature within 15-foot Constitution saving throw.
Alright. I don't think a 12 does it, does it?
Where's my 16 is my DC.
Yep, so that does not save. So
you
that's
get pushed back 10 feet and take 2d8 thunder damage.
Can you use a superiority dice for that?
Nope, it is for intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, not constitution. So yeah, Roadkill gets pushed away. His claw, like, that screeching, scraping noise of metal being clawed at as he gets pushed back.
Oh, that was loud for you for me. Ow.
Yeah, and he like winces as he lands. He's reached half HP. It's definitely looking not his best. However, he is not going to admit defeat yet.
Far too stubborn to admit defeat at half.
Mhm.
Look, I'd be the same way. I get you.
Listen, he's still got half his HP left. He can keep going until he hits, like, lower than that.
It's very punk rock of you.
It's only a spar. We're only doing non-lethal damage, even if otherwise you can't do non-lethal damage with spells or ranged attacks. It's fine. It's fine.
It is Roadkill's turn.
Yeah, I'm reading over his stuff again.
Gotcha.
Mhm. Honestly, this fucking dumbass is going to run and try to smack into you and push you back. Let's see. He's probably going to bounce right the fuck off. No, you know what? I will spend another superiority dice to see if this can work.
You only need a little more. There we go.
7. So yeah, does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So I will roll my thing. Hang on. Not the time for the page to reload, DMV.
Well, you know, he's made it this far with just apply big claw to problem.
It's his
Working pretty good.
It's his best attack. Whenever I play like a physical fighter, I'm just like, what deals the most damage if it hits, and then spam it. So this is a change up for me.
Games.
So he only deals 5 bludgeoning damage, but you are pushed back 10 feet. So you shove him around, and he's shoving you around in return.
Yeah. All right.
Nikola golf claps.
I mean, we're helping Lina, but like, we should absolutely look into getting you some armor. Maybe some, I don't know, lobster claw dusters or something. I'm not entirely sure how that would work.
Yeah, he gives you like a what the fuck look. Like, what would
I'm
that even
brainstorming
be?
here. I'm brainstorming. Like it's part of the it's part of what I do. Anyways,
It's been
as
working
he
fine for
just
30 years, but okay.
gotta get with the times. Grandpa pulls out something from the ground.
Did Nikola know how old Roadkill was, or Shaun?
I mean, Nikola knew. The guy knew his mom.
As I'm gonna cast catapult.
Yeah, did Shaun know? Who all knows? I know Nikola knows. He said that he's been around for 30
He's
years.
absolutely said we've asked him his age and how long he's been that age, and he said he has been, I think, 17 for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost certain I've made the how long have you been 17
Yes.
a while joke.
Yeah.
You did.
I think that happened.
So yeah, it's not a surprise.
I forgot.
But
So
yes.
I'm gonna cast catapult at the first level. So give me a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Dex. Oh, his saving throw is not the best.
I'm just picturing like a rusted
10.
old chair, and then just you see it get grabbed by the robot hand, spun around and flung at him.
And just
Ooh.
splat.
Oh boy. Ooh.
It's not a good saving throw.
Nine.
9 damage.
Bonus action, gonna re-up my temporary HP. And
Great.
stand ready and firm.
So everything he's done to you, gone pretty
No,
much.
it's only 5. It's only 5 temp HP. He's gotten through that multiple times.
Fair enough. Yeah. He like gets slammed into with the metal chair and
It's
Ugh.
Tailwind with the steel chair.
Exactly. Yeah, he is looking pretty rough, but he's still going to run in and try to pinch you with the claw again.
All right.
Lina, you might have to step in at some point. Okay, that hits. And that's 11 points of damage. So I feel like he grabs onto one of Wrecking Maw's arms again, and then just for flavor, like sort of swings around to be perched on top of it instead of hanging off of it.
Mm-hmm. I will say he's got me bloodied. I'm below half.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's his turn.
All right. Well, you're right here. Might as well say hi to the hand. I'm gonna shock and grasp him. As like on the other hand, a little compartment opens up in the palm, and it looks like 2 tasers taped together. Just go try to hit him in the head.
Ooh, get better jokes.
Um, I do have to make the attack. Okay.
Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage. 27. Oh gosh.
Okay, the lowest damage. That's fine. He cannot take reactions
Oh boy.
as I zap him and then back away.
You can't back away, he's on your goddamn arm.
All right, fair.
And your movement speed is 0 because you're still grappled, I think.
Ah, correct.
Alright. What else does he have? Okay. Well, I'm reading through all his shit. So he like grimaces but takes the shock, and then he's going to just like tighten his grip on Wrecking Maw's arm and do another because he has you grappled, he can just do some damage, but it's just a d6 of piercing. So 3 points of piercing damage.
All right. Like, watch it. I need to. I had to scavenge metal for that.
Yeah, he doesn't respond to that. He is just zoned in on fighting.
I'm also confused, but this is besides the point. Okay, well. Well, might as well finish off where we started. As you hear the mech shift a bit as the magic missile pods open up again.
God.
As I'm gonna do it at second level, so 4 shots.
Come on, man.
Oh, whoops! Forgot to space. That doesn't automatically. Have to retype it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You'll have to
whoops.
send a new message.
Yeah.
3 points of damage? Is that for all of them, or?
No,
wait,
that was
that's
yours.
me. You deleted a thing. Okay. I'm like, why would I be? That's my roll. Why would I be rolling damage?
Ooh.
All right. Are you rolling 4 of these?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. He's unconscious. Honestly, he just sort of like his grip on your mecha loosens and he just sort of falls off to the floor and stays there.
Oh, he's down. Runs
Oh.
over.
One second. I think I have a thing for this. I'm gonna use my other second level spot to cure wounds him.
I had the mental image of his claw just staying attached,
Honestly,
even while he was
maybe.
unconscious.
He's just
He turns and falls over and there's the screeching of metal again as his claw is dragged off the off along with him.
it's I'm just picturing a cure wounds piece of defibrillator, which is just the index and pinky of the mech open up and there's just the like shock pads. It's like rock on. So it is 2d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier, so +5. So I've been rolling a lot of 2d8s tonight. So he gets 16 hit points back.
Hey. You like shock him and he jolts and sits up and he's like, I'm up. What's going on?
Well, he passed out.
Oh.
Don't worry. Resuscitation did happen.
Clearly.
As because I only have 1 spell slot left, parts of the hand starts to fall off like crap. Well, I'm running out of juice. As Tailwind will go sit off to the sidelines and go into sit/standby mode for the robot.
Roadkill is just gonna keep sitting there to watch. I think he does say like, well done. But it's like pulling teeth. He's just so loath to admit it, but he will say, I mean, Tailwind did fight well. He guesses.
My god, he didn't say that he was just tired or he got lucky.
I guess you did well, Babaka.
That's how you know they honestly bonded during that FPS.
Lina's gonna go over and make sure that he's good.
Make sure it's like, oh yeah, you didn't get thrashed by a tin can. It's okay.
And he's like,
at least you. It's okay. At least you can survive multiple missiles hitting you.
Well, I mean, it's 80% car parts, so you can now say you've been hit by a car and survived.
I mean, looks at Roadkill, who's undoubtedly been hit by a car before.
you think he got that name?
I don't know. I assume he gave it to himself because it sounded cool when he was younger.
His
Yes,
name's
Before all this.
that
Lordy
one.
You are
now. Why would he
correct.
still be going by it?
Yes, that story and nothing else.
And he's like, I'm fine. I'll be fine.
You sure?
Yeah. Not the worst time I've had in a fight.
Pats his hand so that she doesn't hug him in public.
The robot sits down, and then you hear an audible like pull crank as though it's a parking brake.
Literally is a parking brake.
Well, at least the mechanism is.
Lina looking at her single knife.
I think Roadkill is just like sees her like a little worried and is just like kick their asses.
Oh, I can try. In her head, she's like, they had fucking missiles. I am a teenager. I don't have a shell.
Nikola would put a hand on her shoulder, like, you got this.
We are learning what to enhance and what to help modify so your weaknesses aren't as bad.
I think my weakness is that I'm a normal person.
Well,
Fair.
we can't fix that. Because
I-
that's the correct way of doing things, actually.
Yeah.
You're
That's
my
the
grandparent-
fix.
My grandparent is a normal person. They could beat us all up at once.
They have years of not being a teenager.
You're supposed
Well,
to
the
be a
years of
teenager.
not being as teenagers start. Well, I was going to say now, but like in a few
That's-
years from now. But we can start gathering life experience.
You're
Do you
not
know
very
what
good at this
what you have?
inspirational stuff. What do I got? I got a knife. Looks at her knife.
You
A
also
knife is
have
a good start.
Hang on, let author
Well-
talk.
Sorry. You also have a group of people who are here not to hurt you, or to judge you, or to laugh when you make a mistake, but to help you get better. We're not going to be fighting to the aim of making you feel bad in any way, physically or otherwise. We're here to help you gain experience.
The
And
knife.
we believe in you.
Okay. She just kind of does little tip taps. Just anxious energy. She's like, I'm more nervous at the fact that y'all have lasers in your hands and shit.
I have no lasers, I promise.
I don't think I have lasers.
Cat's just like, let me check. If nothing else, if I've got lasers, they're lasers on your side.
Yep. Okay. Who am I throwing knives at? Who am I fighting? How does this work? What are we doing?
Throw knives.
One skill and one skill only. Knives.
You throw knives at Nikola.
Oh, I should probably stand up and go away then. Crosses to behind Shaun.
Harder to
Has,
stab than you, I guess, so.
has knife.
Actually, before we start, Lina, you
Yeah.
gotta promise to go easy on us.
She looks at you so deadpan.
Roadkill over on the side. Don't you dare.
I don't think I can.
Cat sidles over to Lina and is just like,
Bends all the way down.
Cat should just
Think-
do a handstand when he wants to talk to Lina. It'll be easier.
You're not wrong! Fuck! That got me. He'd probably be at eye level. She's only 3'5".
Anyway,
Anyway, what you say, Lordly?
we
Lordly?
cannot hear you.
I think your mic's being not great.
It's staticked and died.
You're lighting up, but we hear nothing.
Oh no.
Well, I guess the wind blew Cat away.
Cat walks up to Lina and gets blown away by the wind.
She sighed a little too melancholy, and he
All this natural hot air. There he goes.
whatever Cat was gonna say was too funny. It's uncensored.
No.
He finally got caught for crimes against the government and expelled from Wellspring City. Even though you're not even in Wellspring City, he got exiled.
Well,
Just
from
got beamed
reality
from
itself.
space.
I mean, it's pretty easy to get exiled from Wellspring City, but getting exiled from Ensville, that takes talent.
Hello, it's working.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh, hello!
Alright, some general fuck. I definitely need to get a new microphone. Alrighty. That was already on my to-do list, but now it's my to-do soon list.
That's a mood, though.
Okay, so, as I was saying before I so rudely evaporated,
Literally.
Cat being rained back down.
Cat just like, woof, woof. Sorry, zoned out for a second. Alright, so now that you've had your, moral pep talk from your, significant other, remember eye lines. Right? I'm very tall. I'm swinging weapons at me. They're going to be looking up at me. They're probably not. They're going to be looking down at you less. Use that to stab them when they're not looking at you. Also,
Don't aim
I know
low.
you like. I know you really like them, but we are going to aim at Nikola first.
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally going to do that.
I'm flattered.
Because Nikola is capable of doing a lot of damage, but also a lot squishier than Shaun, perhaps.
Also, easier to throw off.
Yes. So,
She
squishier.
waves apologetically at Nikola.
Nikola winks at her.
Wait a
Oh
sec.
no.
Squishier than Shaun, the literal slime.
yeah,
Yes.
I was going to say, perhaps ironically, about that. So, game plan set, morale high, ideally?
You
Let's
aim
go
high,
fuck
I
'em
hear
up.
low, we go for purple first.
Yes.
Cool.
Alright. Everyone
Roll
roll
initiative.
initiative.
Boy, I love initiative.
My initiative bonus.
I really
that's
wish
right.
I knew more D&D jokes when I was in high school, so that when people told me to show initiative, I could be snarky in D&D terms.
16 initiative.
18!
I'm probably gonna get. Let's get a 1 so I have a 0. That'd be funny.
Please get a decent fucking initiative, Cat. You're good at this. You came last, Cat. Good work.
How did you get worse than me?
Alright. So
Oh,
our order is Lina, Nikola, Shaun, and Cat.
Oh, one last thought. Keep your distance.
no. Yeah. I guess she rolled the highest.
So Lina goes
Damn.
first.
Yeah, she's going to close the gap between her and Nikola and just try to do a poke. Let's hope this goes better than it has. Oh, that would be 15. It didn't add my 5. My number keys stick.
That makes it.
I roll damage. No. I mean, yay.
Go ahead, roll damage.
Let's see. I haven't had to roll damage in so long. I forgot what my numbers were. Okay. Plus 6. Yay.
Is that a melee hit?
Yes. That's from her dagger.
Well, I have Armor of Agathis up.
Oh no.
And
Wait, is
because
Armor of Agathis only lasts for 1 round, doesn't it?
no, it lasts for an hour.
Oh wow!
Fuck.
Oh damn.
And it's
Warlocks.
not concentration, so I'm like,
Holy cow!
Warlocks.
And when I
Crazy.
cast a spell at a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, which I am because Warlock, both the temporary hit points and the cold damage increase by 5 for each slot. So it starts at 5. I'm casting it at 3rd level, so that's 15 points of cold damage.
Lina immediately is like, okay, I'm out.
Oh no!
Lays down.
You doing an attack.
She just lays down like, nope, no more. She has 17 HP, y'all.
Oh my
I did
god!
say to keep your distance.
You're right. You're right. That's on me. I didn't think that I could do it on shot. That's my fault.
Your natural defenses are too good.
Can DM, would you allow me to say that, like, some apple slices that Nikola brought would have some sort of hit point effect?
Happy slices.
It would only be like 1 or 2.
It's better than 2 that she has currently.
I'm mostly just asking for carrying on with the combat.
Yeah. Does anyone else have anything to heal?
I do have cure wounds.
Yeah. Do you wanna like? I will let Nicola's apple slices heal like maybe 1d4 points of damage, but I don't know that anyone is comfortable letting Lina continue fighting even at 6 points of damage. So
I mean, Nikola will drop Armor of Agathis.
Lina's like, I'm not necessarily comfortable fighting at below half my health.
Especially when the damage came from you trying to just try and hurt someone.
Yeah.
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 Like, I wasn't even thinking Armor of Agathis would still be up, sort of thing. Just like, I thought we were going from a fresh slate, not from a, hey, pre-prep. But
Well, also, Lena's just not familiar with y'all's mutant powers. Apparently, this is a thing that can happen. She's
This
used
is-
to a rat lobster fighter.
Yeah, this is a learning experience for Lina. And you know, to
She's
be
used
fair, with
pure
me,
melee.
if you punched me, nothing would happen.
Mhm.
Like you would hit slime, but you wouldn't get
Burn.
magically frostbitten.
I didn't know that the armor was gonna magically frostbite me.
nor did I.
It's right, Nicolette. She just like
That's hurt.
inchworms over to where Roadkill is.
Honestly, I think Roadkill got up to come check on her.
Yeah,
So is
probably.
fairly nearby.
Lena's like, I'm just a man.
Okay.
Notes.
Notes.
Roadkill
Installation.
like pats
Gotcha.
her head. Yeah,
Notes.
I will
Armor that a
cast-
rogue can wear.
I mean, that's why I'm working off of a leather biker jacket.
I will cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Cool. You said I got a D4 of health back from Appy Slices. One moment.
Mhm.
so that's 2d8 healing as well.
Two.
Every little bit counts.
Especially with so few health
There we
points.
go.
Okay. Yeah, with 10 from Cure Wounds, 12 from Appy Slices, that's almost back to full health. Wait a sec, why are you rolling 2d8?
Oh, did Lordly roll it?
Lordly
Yeah, I
rolled
did.
it.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
a
was
shame
working
because
past
you
the
got
spell,
better,
so-
but...
No, that's fine. My computer was loading on my end, so I think that caused some delay. That's 10. I think she just is sipping on a juice box, and after a minute gives a tiny thumbs up.
I think, like, while Lina is busy with her Appy Slices and juice box, Roadkill is, like, sort of glaring at Nikola, like, in a warning manner, like...
Lina immediately smacks his leg, like, don't.
I'm sorry, Roadkill. Nikola is not looking at you. Nikola is looking at Lina and is trying not to hover and wants to hug.
Would you rather he go easy on me? She looks at Roadkill.
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, maybe easier, but I don't even think he realized it would do that.
I did not.
That was accidental maiming.
Then maybe he shouldn't have been using it while sparring with you.
I think he thought. Did you think it was just like a shield?
Yeah, honestly. But also Roadkill's right. I didn't
Fair.
fully understand what that did and shouldn't have been near you.
Leans against Roadkill.
He gives, like, a little acknowledging nod at Nikola, admitting that they did a not-so-smart thing. And he'll, like, put a hand on Lina's shoulder.
That is really gonna be useful in the future. That was so much damage at once. Like, fuck.
Yeah. I had straight up thought we were just starting the duel over with like a clean slate, not using like pre-existing things, but fair enough. Because Cat would have absolutely gone up to them and whacked them with his swords and taken like 30 damage.
Do we want to say that they've had like a short rest and like Lina can roll some hit dice to get the last little bit of her gusto up?
It's only 3 HP. If you want to take a short rest, you can, but I don't know that it's
She's still
needed.
She's gonna like, okay, so does somebody have healing spells just in case?
Cat's
I
like,
have
"Oh,
one.
Only
I
Cat
have one
does.
more charge in me.
Okay, cool. And we're gonna be more careful and stick not to up close. That's my bad. Holds her little knife, kind of quietly walks over.
Stiff upper lip.
And Roadkill will reluctantly walk back over to the sidelines to not be in the way.
Lina this entire time is like, well, fuck.
But now it's Nikola's actual turn.
Oh right. Yeah. If it's all right, I know it's kind of about you right now, but I think I'd rather just kind of shoot my shot at Cat for now. Is that all right?
That is totally fine.
All right.
Maybe go easy on me just a little bit.
Of course. They're gonna look at Cat kind of comfortably, like, oh boy. All right.
Cat waves.
She has so much more HP than a commoner, but she's still only level 2.
Oh, she's only level 2. God damn.
We've
Okay.
said this a few
Did
times
you miss
now.
that?
What did
I
you
thought
think?
she at least had a subclass.
No,
No.
she is.
Okay.
She is a normal person.
Okay. I'm gonna roll something to see if they. Okay, alright. Nikola does have the gumption to aim at one of their friends. They're feeling kind of shaky though. So, I'm going to use my bonus action first to cast Hex.
Oh, what the hex?
And I'm going to give you disadvantage on dexterity ability checks.
Fair.
Also I get an extra 1d6 necrotic damage whenever I hit you with an attack.
Fair.
I'm gonna use my action to cast Eldritch Blast.
Awesome.
So I need to roll the hit. It's +7. Does a 17 hit?
Meets it, beats it.
Cool.
Yes, it does.
Double 17s.
Lovely.
Okay.
Lina's over here just like, I thought you said she didn't have lasers.
Let me get my d10s out. Which ones are the d10s? Here they are. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put it in roll zone so I can do this math. So that's a 10 plus an 8 plus agonizing blast, which is 4 times 2, which is another 8. Plus
Jeez.
oh, I need a 1d6.
So we probably should have stuck a tank in this side of the fight at some point.
Yeah, your tank is
You
over
have
here.
you have the level 2 rogue and the glass cannon on the same side opposite the warlock and the barbarian.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's. Wait a second. Where'd that extra 8 come from? No, I get that. Okay. I was so organized. Why is this happening?
Because numbers.
Because numbers. All right, and then because maddening hex is a thing, I deal an extra. Oh, one moment.
So, the anime friends were a little zealous.
Maybe a little overconfident in choosing this matchup.
It's really funny though.
We
To
can
be
take
fair-
the cannon and the blob tank.
We can do it.
With the power
Like, to be
of
fair,
friendship.
we have seen
Okay.
like Cat does dodge
And
a lot of
plus-
stuff usually.
Also, the
Okay.
last training episode. Yeah. Anyway, hi.
Hi. So that's plus another. Wait, is that another 4 or another 8? I think that's. No, that would be 4. Okay. Did I miss anything?
What type of damage is it?
Damn it. The Eldritch Blast is force damage.
Okay.
The Hex is necrotic damage. And then the extras, Agonizing Blast is It just says +4.
Yeah. It's just...
And then Maddening Hex is +4 psychic damage. And then, yeah, I said that the Hex is +6 or +1d6 necrotic damage. So, okay, that would be 18, 24, 29.
Damn it! If that was any type of elemental,
33.
I would have been able to tank a lot of it. Unfortunately, it's not.
Oh no.
So 33 points of damage.
Oof.
Hey, what's your max?
Like 50, like 60 actually.
Shit.
Dang.
That's why we take out the warlock first.
That's right. Lina nodding.
I'm going to take a proverb from a different tabletop RPG. Geek the mage. They're the ones that deal the most damage.
Oh no.
Yeah, when Nikola lowers their hands, they look kind of horrified.
Why did
How
we
Cat's just
fight?
like, whew! That stings!
How did that Eldritch
So yeah,
Blast
you've done
look?
over half my HP with that.
Ooh.
Again, Lina
Oh.
looks at her singular knife and then back at the laser emitting warlock mutant person and is just like, fuck.
You're gonna give Nikola a complex if you keep acting like this.
Nikola just kind of look like they want to go sit down now. They're not gonna leave Shaun to do the fight on his own, but they're just like,
You need some pats and maybe a hug or two.
It's okay, Nikola. We got this. We got healing spells, and we're gonna be careful.
And you know, it's kind of important to know because there could be mutants that can do that to us too. And they won't
Actually,
be
yeah.
nice like you about it.
That's one of the reasons I don't want to go certain places with y'all. Lina staring at the ground. The reason I have survived is avoiding places.
Mhm.
That's why the elevator scared me. Why did we go there?
Sometimes
Elevators are
avoiding
not
dangers is an
scary.
option.
Lina, like desperately tapping at the score of 17 HP, being like, guys, guys, someone will sneeze and I will go away.
This is why we're training you, so you can eventually
Take
tank
2
the kind of hit
sneezes.
that...
She really took 2 sneezes.
Okay,
Jesus.
now it's Shaun's turn.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm much less scary. Like, all I do is punch things, so...
Yeah.
I'm more familiar with that.
Yeah, see? It's more
Sure.
from the Roadkill school of combat.
Shaun is dangerous because he punches very hard and takes a lot of hitting in return to go down.
Well, I don't do the hitting hard part, I just hit things and then not take damage.
Ah. Takes a tiny step back.
So, like, you hit me and then I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't do the whole bunch of damage part. Alright, because obviously we're raging, because that's what it is when we're all slimed up and we get a fun... We're not gonna do claws because we don't want to scare Lina with claws, so we're just gonna have a big slime tail today for fun. Why not? So, you know, that's a fun reach, so I can do with reaching with that. That's fun, isn't that? That's me, it makes me, sometimes can make people miss. And, you know. But, of course, I don't need to punch Lina because Lina's already a little traumatized, but I don't have any problem trying to punch Anime Boy.
Well, you're just like, oh
Cat
man,
can
her
take it.
fight or flight is broken. No, it very much works.
Yes, cat. No, no. See, this is a proper response Lina has, so we
And
approve of this.
She would like to. She like looks around. There are no bushes. Fuck.
Nope. We approve of Lina having this level of fear and you know, looking out for herself. Smart. We appreciate this. Cat, though, Cat's an anime boy. He doesn't care.
He's like doing the thing where you like put your thumb under your nose and go like,
He's probably too fast for me to hit anyway. Let's be real. But I'll still try while he's a little loopy from fun times with warlocks. Let's see, I'm just trying to find my basic rolls for this thing, because I'm trying to see my pluses, because it's been a while since I had to roll them. My apologies.
Biggie.
Okay, it should be +5, I think? Yeah, +5.
Note to self, on the docket next training session, I'll go up against Nikola.
That's a good
Mo-
idea.
More balanced teams and the spellcaster versus the spellcaster. Hey,
I'm
that
pretty
hits.
sure I hit you.
Nat
Yeah, that's a
20.
crit.
That's a natural 20.
Oh boy.
Woo!
Cat.
Apparently, I've been very tired of Anime Boy and really wanted to hit you.
For once, Cat is on the receiving end of damage instead of the dealing end.
Yeah, no, it must be strange.
Yeah, he's not sure he likes it, actually.
Is this what I've been doing to everyone else? This sucks.
It's 1d12 plus 2? Yeah. So, it won't be. It's not as much damage, and I'm probably gonna one roll it.
2d12 because it's a
But
crit.
it'll be double damage because of the crit, so
then
that
it'll
8
be
becomes a
12,
16.
12. Okay, lovely. I'm still up.
Well, that was attack 1. I attacked twice in a turn. So.
How?
It's okay,
You
I'll
should
miss.
have-
I don't think I'm gonna crit a second time, so.
I mean, to
Oh,
be
right.
fair, yeah, martial classes, I have 2 attacks now.
Yeah, I forgot
That's
that.
what we got for getting 5. We can attack twice, basically.
Yeah.
Right, I don't get to do that until next level, I think.
Yeah, I
that's-
think you have more than 13 AC, so I don't think I hit you at the second one.
You did not, thank God, because you probably would have taken me out otherwise.
Yeah, but I am raging, as a reminder, just in case.
Okay.
So that's just more more resistances. Oh right, I have a melee damage bonus +2, so you took like 4 more damage last time I hit you.
Joy.
Uh-oh. Something popped out.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Katie says that the audio is being weird on their end. They think their internet might be a bit janky.
Ah, jankernet. But yeah, melee damage bonus is +2, so I guess that would be +4 from when I hit you last time.
Woof. I am barely still up.
You might want to tap out.
Says who?
I mean,
No,
says
this
me,
is
the
where he has
GM.
his anime moment, and he's like, "I will overcome," and then like hits everyone for 1 billion damage and they die.
God, I wish.
That's how he works.
Let's see, I
Not
guess.
quite, but I am looking through my spells to see if I've got anything that can help.
Welcome back, KT.
Welcome back.
Yeah, can you hear me?
We can
Yeah.
hear you.
Woo! My internet just decided to be like, we're gonna let you think everything's okay. But suddenly
it's
everything's
not.
quiet.
Oh, I know that feeling.
So how well did a certain individual get hit?
Pretty
I
good.
have 4 HP left.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Paul.
Sorry, just confident cat, just like, we got this. Two hits later.
We're still confident they can win.
Yeah, you did ridiculous damage to us. Like,
Good
you were doing ridiculous damage before.
High five.
So
Thumbs up. Good job.
Is Armor of
Go for a
Agatha?
walk.
Next-
Question: Is the Armor of Agatha still up?
No, Nikola would have gotten rid of it in the ensuing rest.
Okie dokie. Goodo. Oh, we did have a short rest. Awesome.
Did we?
Okay.
I didn't think we did. But I did hear
Didn't we?
Nicholas say that he was dropping Armor of Agathis, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since, don't want to hurt Lina again.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Let me just check what I can do. Casting a spell is an action, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. First action, I cast Fog Cloud.
Hang on. You
Everything...
get before when you say first action, you get two physical attacks
I'm
or
just saying
one
first
action. Okay.
I know. I have played D&D before,
I'm just checking, okay?
Yeah, it's sort of...
Sassy.
In fairness, I have been playing a fair bit of Pathfinder, so they do actually have like more action shit there. Anyway,
Yeah.
first things first, I cast Fog Cloud at second level. 40 feet square of thick smoke. No one can see anyone within it, or without it. Everyone's effectively blind.
He has now expanded his smoke body to an entire area.
I'm sorry, I just imagined this cloud expanding as his body like dissolves, but you still see like the mask until this last second. It just keeps getting bigger.
Basically, how I see it happen is Cat takes deep breath in, deep breath out, and there's just this. He's essentially like ripping a fat fucking vape. Just massive cloud blasting out of his mouth.
Anyone else seen Poppy Playtime Chapter 3?
No.
Just
no.
me. Okay. The
worked with a
main
lot of
villain
people who
breathes
did.
out gas anyway.
So, everyone in the cloud is blind. Meaning, if you need spells that have line of sight, you don't have line of sight. If you need to hit someone, you've got disadvantage on hitting them.
You
Fun
get double
thing.
disadvantage since you're already disadvantaged on dex things.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's a fun thing. If both players are blinded in a fog of cloud scenario, it is technically a flat roll because you can't see them hit you, but they can't see you.
If one of them is outside of the cloud and the other's in, however.
That is true.
It's a pretty big cloud. You might have difficulty.
Yeah, but I can exit the cloud. I can also... Wait, can I do that as a... No, I can't do it as a fucking... What do you call it? Bonus action. I'm not a rogue. I could hide in this cloud. I'm not...
Lina,
I can't.
who's the rogue who can't do that?
You're with a rogue who can. Not as a bonus action, perhaps, but like, you can set it up.
Hey, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Nikola can hear people's thoughts.
Oh.
Well, that's true.
That's still not line of sight,
Radiohead.
though.
But can they like still get a ping on where Cat would be?
That's a fun.
Mechanically, no. If otherwise, like, if DM says yes, then yes, but mechanically, no.
Like, I'm thinking it depends on how it would work. Because if they would try to figure out where someone is by like seeing what they're looking at, no, you wouldn't have any advantage. But like, if you can just I think I've said before, you can just sense thoughts in the area But I don't think it's specific enough to, like, aim a spell at them blind.
Like, just kind of a bubble radius, they're within this amount of space, but not particularly where in the bubble.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Kind of like a, I heard him over that away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's sort of like there are spells that just make you shimmer within the same 5 feet square that you're in, and like that's enough to give disadvantage to hit. So like, even if you could pin me down to like a specific 5 feet area, that's still enough for me to dodge in, sort of thing. Still not quite close enough to count. Anyway, since I can't be seen, that also means I don't get attacks of opportunity against me. I take a couple steps back, so Shaun now has no fucking clue where I am. And
Giving you a bear hug.
and as a bonus action, what can I do as a bonus action? I can do a couple things as a bonus action. Oh, I'll do the thing that makes my swords better. Gathered Swarm is activated. Good work, me. And that's my turn.
Alright, so that brings it back to Lina.
Lina, who can't she
You
see
now can't
shit?
see anything. Thanks, teammate.
No one can see anything.
I think she's just gonna be like, well, can't even see her knife in front of her. Like, I'm gonna be honest, Cat. I don't know where you are, and I don't know where anybody else is.
Me neither. We can work it out.
I don't know how.
Practice.
I
You're
mean,
doing
in
great.
this specific moment, thank you.
I'm
This
over
is getting a
here.
little weird, but you know what? I don't know how to judge this, considering I can't see them.
I'm personally imagining Tailwind's just gotten out like thermal goggles or something.
Don't tempt me. I'll jerry rig them.
Yeah, and then you just see that the cat and Shaun's heat profiles are weird because they're not flesh.
I think Lena's just going to, is it just a straight roll to hit, you said?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay, I think she's just going to, like, hope she hits... Oh, who she's gonna target. I think...
Well, does you know? Well, she has to decide where to target.
Yeah.
But I guess it's like, yeah, you heard them talking, so you throw your knife in that general area of whichever one you choose, I guess.
Yeah, she's just gonna be like, well, shrugs, throws, this is very ill-advised. They told me not to do this with scissors.
If you walk out of the smog cloud, I think you're able to see it. No, wait, no, it blocks line of sight.
She
Nope,
has no idea what direction the exit of the fog cloud is.
this is
Yeah,
true.
you kind of didn't tell your partner, like, the plan. You just kind of let, fuck on by!
Who knows if she would have been able to keep up with said plan.
Ninja smoke bomb.
That's essentially what the plan was. Just like, ah, shit. Well, I can't be hit if no one can see me. If everyone, no, if no one can see everyone, no,
if no one can see anyone.
Yeah.
So there's the first one, and then it's at disadvantage, so... That's a 7. She just kind of goes, okay, throws it.
Ladders off into the smoke cloud.
Yells, did anybody get hit?
So on the outside, just see like a knife. See a knife just go clattering.
Can I take that as a no?
No, it's out here.
Yep, I figured.
I'll work on the returning bit when I get back to my workshop.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, you might want to practice it so you don't hit yourself in the face.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's like a boomerang. I know how boomerangs work, but it might not be. I don't know.
Or if it does return, have it return hilt first so you don't get stabbed in the face when you fail to catch it.
That would be nice. I don't like getting stabbed.
This way you just get a nice goose egg.
I think she just kind of looks around the fuck and takes like a tiny seat. Not literally, but kind of metaphorically speaking, she's just gonna kind of stand there and just like hope something comes to mind of what she should do.
No, as a rogue, you do get cunning action at 2nd level, so you should have a bonus action. You can dash, disengage, or hide.
No, I don't get that at 2nd level. I get that at 3rd, I think.
No, it's 2nd. I've
No,
looked
no,
it
that's
up.
2nd.
You can?
Yep.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
right there. My bad. I think she's just going to like disengage.
Disengage is only for when you need to move out of someone's attack range. Hide, I think, would be your best action.
I do
Yeah.
thumbs up. Does a hide. She takes 1 step to the left.
Is it?
I have no idea the mechanical benefits of hiding in combat. I can never remember.
I think it gives. Does it give disadvantage?
Unless they make a perception check to see you, they can't hit you because they can't see you, I think.
Awesome.
You also have to have a place to hide.
Well, the
We're in a
cloud.
giant fog cloud where
Yeah.
no one can see. That's a
Yes.
pretty good place to hide.
You do.
Satoshi, walk to the left. We can't find her now.
Literally just shuffles to the left.
It's gonna be like, hey Nikola, do you have a fun dispel magic ability?
No, they got counterspell.
Should've-
But
should've
they
cast
didn't know that
that
they
on
had
spell.
counterspell, so I didn't use it. Sorry, same drawer.
It's crying.
It's a grumpy old desk. It is not crying.
It sounds like a disgruntled elephant.
That is the best word for this desk. Let's see. They have a general direction on Cat.
Yep.
I think they're gonna send a couple of Eldritch Blasts in that direction.
I'm sorry, this looks like probably a rave gone wrong at this point.
How do you feel about surprise knives?
Surprise Knives. That's a great band name.
All right. First one already doesn't make it. Ooh, not 20. Great, you wasted that. 22.
That hits.
Damn. All right.
Cat's
That
just
is...
like,
Say again?
let roll damage first.
Okay.
Are you rolling these at disadvantage just to check?
Say again?
Are you rolling the attacks at disadvantage just to double check?
Yes.
Okay. Proceed.
The first one was the first one I didn't bother rolling at disadvantage because the first one was like a 5. I figured that did it. But let's see. That's a 1 plus.
If it's a 1 plus 4,
4.
don't bother doing the rest of the math. I'm out.
Ooh.
As Cat's knocked out, is just like, you should be able to use the rest of like as the bolt hits him in the face. It's just like he does the the thing in anime where they do their dying breath and it takes like half an hour. It's just like you can sneak around in the fog and hide, and they shouldn't be able to find you. and you can whittle them down that way.
He's so dense.
I
I
believe
just
in
said that out
you.
loud.
You're
It's
able to do this.
hey, sorry, fog cloud is concentration, so when you pass out, it's gonna
Is it?
disperse.
I could have sworn it wasn't. Oh well.
According
I
to
think
Roll20, it is concentration up to 1 hour.
I
Ah,
think
bugger.
Lina's just gonna like look around the room as it dissipates and be like, "How old is Cat? Is he older than me?"
Cat's just like, fuck. Apparently I was wrong about it. I've never cast this spell before.
Yeah, I was just gonna go dramatic scene like, senpai, no. Anyway,
I
she
think we're the
walks,
same age.
just kind of walks over, grabs her knife, puts it back in her robe, walks back, and be like, "Do you need healing?"
I should be good.
I don't believe you.
I got more apple slices.
I think we need the. I mean,
I think I still have a defibrillation. I have another hand.
I have something that'll wake you up. Takes out a horrible marmalade concoction.
You should have just offered him another anime, and then he would have woken up.
If you drink this, I swear that you will feel wired for days.
Please don't give him that, Lina.
Keep that away from him. I have to
The
deal with
last
him a
thing we
lot at a
need.
time.
I think Roadkill in the background. Hey, you weren't supposed to make that again.
I have no idea what you mean. Slips it back into your cloak. It's like it's like 4-hour energy and marmalade.
Oh.
It's Tej. Oh my god. Okay, so
It's what?
I will explain later.
It's got like Red Bull and all. It's horrible. It's awful. It shouldn't exist.
Did what?
I love Roadkill. Like, hey,
Naturally,
Nikola.
you leave 3 states, young lady.
he's gonna find her later and take it, and I think that's really funny.
Hmm.
Aha. They don't know about the other stash.
Honestly, he
knows
might
about
be
the other
coming
stash.
over to take it right now.
Lina like, fuck, hands it over.
Hmm.
Lina just like, fuck, pours it down Cat's throat.
We're like, well, it will either make you feel great or stop your heart. So, which
And
one would you like?
Looks at Shaun. Do you mind if can I forfeit?
Lina kind of looks at
Go
you like,
ahead.
don't you dare.
I don't.
I mean, the fight's over.
Mm,
Nikola, don't feel bad because you won.
Too late.
That's
Nicholas
not
started
the
feeling
problem.
bad like 5 hours ago.
No offense, but it is kind of a hobby you're great at.
Thank you. I try to excel at all things. I'm gonna go sit down.
Nope, come here first.
Comes over,
Gives him a hug.
hugs her back.
Skitters up to give hug.
We'll come over to Cat and give him a hand up.
Slides down Nikola
Cat's
like
just
fire
like-
pole.
Cat's
Singing?
just like, woo. All right, next time we need to match. We need to match the team composition a little better.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
think we can learn a lot from what we do and do not see here. For one, you points at Nikola are
Cringes.
devastating.
Ooh.
That's a good thing. That's a good. Lina looks at him very seriously. No, Nikola, look at me. It means that you and your friends in real combat won't die.
I'm not upset because I'm strong. I'm upset because I don't have the control I want to. And that's been made clear. Which is good because this is an opportunity to work on it.
Yes.
Um In the meantime, though, I don't know if it's a good idea for me to be participating in these things.
Okay, we can work on some control tests for later. I've seen things like this. Do you know how a light bulb was made? Lots of trial and error until you got the right ratio. Just think of it like that.
Yeah, I'll work on fighting with a group, and you can work on control.
Thank you.
And maybe I can get something that focuses on long range.
I'm working on it. Also, if you have if you have a different idea other than the repeat the dagger that can come back, another thing I can do is cough out of character repeating shot.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like I need to see if she has proficiency in like a small crossbow, and be like, how do you make this compact for a city? So that she's not walking around with a crossbow.
Well,
She's not Cat.
There's the handheld crossbow. You just stash it in
Listen,
your.
you
there's
win
She has
trophies for
hammer
your
space,
skills
right?
kendo competitions.
a slingshot. Like modern slingshots can work just as well as a crossbow.
I think
Modern slingshots.
slingshot is a separate weapon in D&D.
It doesn't have to be if you rule us otherwise, though.
Fair enough.
I mean, I have been using firebolt as effectively lighting a piece of
Yeah. You
steel
have been
wool on
flavoring.
fire on a slingshot.
D&D
Yeah,
has a lot of-
Imagine if it's a fucking Nerf gun that just shoots crossbow bolts.
I mean, that'd be
terrifying.
doable. Just make something that looks like a toy that definitely isn't a toy.
I mean, this is the 90s, and even back then, I've seen old
Not the
videos of people showing off how to mod a Nerf gun to fire at ridiculous speeds. I just
Doesn't-
need high power. I just need high tension springs, which I can get from cars.
Does anybody else remember like when people would put thumbtacks and paper clips in those things?
Yes, my brother used to
Yeah.
do that. Also, it's
My
not the
brothers would do that.
90s. It's the 2010s.
Early-
Anyway.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of that off the top of my head.
Sorry to talk over you, KT.
Oh no, you're good. I was just looking at she as a rogue is proficient in light crossbows as well as hand crossbows. Light crossbows do 1d8 damage, however, instead of 1d6, so that might be good.
Anyway, we can work out the mechanics later. Sparring all done. I think that's gonna be our training session for today. So,
Yeah.
any other wrapping up y'all want to do?
I think Lina's going to work with Tailwind on some potential solutions, how she could help long range.
Yeah. So we will figure out like between all of us, either the returning dagger, which I think is cool, and just like the
Yes.
scene of like giving you the prototype. And if you've ever seen the Junker Queen cinematic for Overwatch, where it's just like it looks like a big iron bracelet on the back of a reinforced like fingerless glove, and then when you activate it, the bracelet breaks apart into 3 segments that are massive magnets, and it just comes right back to your hand.
That's very cool. Any closing statements, I suppose?
I feel like as you're on the way out, like Roadkill has seen Nikola is very obviously upset and is gonna kind of like try to get them to stay back a little bit from the group so that he can talk to them.
Nikola does with the expression of like, "Oh, I know what's coming."
Dude, well, I guess we'll find out. And he's like, "Look, if
3
you wanna
years by our scheduling issues.
what?
in about 3 years' time, given our scheduling issues.
He's like, look, if you want to practice that stuff without anyone getting hurt, you can come over to Ensville, and there's plenty of abandoned places like this where you can fire stuff off and no one's gonna get caught in the crossfire.
Thank you very much. I'll keep that in mind.
And he nods and then walks off.
That is not what they expected.
Could we like call this place our training place? Like maybe set up some extra stuff around here, a place away
Probably.
from civilization.
If we do that,
Yeah.
we should put more security on the building.
We'll
I've
work
got a
on that
chain to do
later.
that.
Yeah.
Pulls out chain, it disintegrates.
There's the busted window too that you should probably cover, but Roadkill's like, yeah, people don't really come around here much. There's not really point for most people, so you could probably take it over. No one would really care.
Nice.
Nice.
We have a secret base. We have
Ladies, gentlemen, and people who do not know what they think of themselves, we have headquarters.
See, now, you're all gonna come back like for the next training session or whatever, and Cat will have just homied it the fuck up. He's always wanted a secret base.
Where did those vents come from?
Tunneling vents out of the walls.
Sweet layer.
How did he get that into the concrete? Before? Oh, Glory, he's in the walls!
Where do you get the sequin rug?
Oh, Brittney's apartment, obviously.
just Family Guy smash cut to Brittney's room. Where the hell is my rug?
Anyway, yeah. A secret base acquired. I think Tailwind promised a movie night for people.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was a clear winner of all that fight, but
Nikola.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it was definitely Nikola.
Nikola, what
All right,
movie do you
Nikola.
want to watch?
I was happy with showing Cat. Yeah, you can be hurt. Take this more seriously. So I'm a winner in my own eyes.
Barely did anything, friend.
I barely did anything. I still hit you.
You hit me once.
And that was once enough for you.
No. Then Nikola hit me once,
No.
and that was once enough for me. You had
No.
little to do with the process.
I hit seconds.
You got hit. Okay. You got hit 3 times and passed out.
Yeah, and that was all Nikola. I could have taken like 8 of Shaun's hits.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't even get hit and I passed out.
You didn't pass out.
I'm just picturing. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. I was gonna tell a joke.
This is going on in the background while Nikola just puts in. Has anyone ever seen like the Monty Don documentaries on like Italian gardens or French gardens or
Yes.
American gardens?
We watched them together.
Did we? I thought we didn't get that to work.
We watched some clips on YouTube.
I don't remember that at all.
You were sick.
But it is the most like soothing, like interesting information, but also you don't have to think. You get to just look at pretty flowers, and Nicola's just going to hug Lina and watch that, and everyone else gets to suffer.
All right.
Not suffering.
Nice.
Fine.
Do they have the projector so it can be seen across the river?
Yeah, I specifically set it up after figuring out Like, oh, there's people that live over here and probably don't get a tremendous amount of entertainment.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, Roadkill is not watching this, but the sentiment is nice.
That's fair.
Nice. Lina is happy. She has a blanket and a Nikola and other friends.
That's good.
Also, she's tired. She probably gonna pass out of sleep.
Yeah, it has
Cat
been a
is
day.
absolutely knackered, but is also like secret base, so is fucking around, looking at the walls and making note of stuff that like the holes in the roof and the walls that we imagine is just like, yeah, that's gonna need sealing because it's getting a bit chilly and there's a draft. He's got half an eye on the documentary though.
I
I think these are
Sorry.
at two separate times. You left Ensville and the secret base and went to the junkyard to watch the movie.
Oh, okay. I thought we were watching it in the base. Okay, different.
No, yeah, this is different things.
Yeah, Cat's probably thinking all
Okay.
that, and all I can think of is in the future, Cat throwing Tailwind into corners to be like, fix that.
Like 4 a.m, Cat just vents into fucking Tailwind's room, vents out carrying Tailwind.
It sounds
Just-
like a cat being picked up and waking up.
Have, like a small dog carrier for Tailwind when Cat decides to kidnap them.
Is the
Keeps falling
That is
for,
class.
ooh, is that a +1 all-purpose tool?
I keep losing
Oh.
and refinding my long arm Phillips head, and I know why. I just keep falling for it.
It's just like every time.
All right. Anything else before we close out the recording?
Is Nikola really okay? I am unsure about that.
Do you want to try rolling
Ever.
insight?
Yeah, you can roll insight.
Because damn, I tried to get some focus off you there, but it didn't work. Thanks, cat. You useless little.
Who? Well, anyone else want to roll, or just Shaun?
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
My legs.
I was mostly asking, in order to ascertain if I need to wait for someone else to roll lower to tell them what they see before I get to the high rolls.
I have a
I'll
+1.
check.
I got a 5.
Oh no!
I will
Would
die.
Would Lina get advantage
It's like,
because
he's totally fine.
would Lina get advantage because she is dating Nikola?
Yeah, and honestly, at this point, Tailwind as well would like. Nikola feels close to these people. Nikola's fairly open.
Aww.
I mean, Lina knows he's not okay, but maybe not the specifics. Oh, hey! He did kind of explain one of the reasons he was feeling bad before they came back.
Yeah,
Ooh.
damn, alright.
Well, shit.
15 and 17. Nickel's pretty shaken, but they are using their support network to soothe themselves. They're not hiding it away. They are. This is doing them good. They're very shaken by how much they can do. This is not the first time they've lost control. And they're probably going to use this to spurn themselves forward. let's see. The rest were 18 and 19. Nikola really is gonna be okay, but they first of all feel awful, and second of all, they have complicated emotions about it that they're not quite processing yet. But for now, they're a little shocked, but they have Lina, and they are folded up on the couch in between people. And for now, they're gonna be okay.
Have to call in a sentry ball or anything. That's good.
Does Tailwind have an air popper? Because I'm pretty sure Lina would have made people popcorn.
I can jerry rig a stove, and then we can get the good stuff.
Okay. And Shaun, giant bowl of popcorn. Takes one for her and Nikola. Gives one for Cat and Tailwind.
Thank you. You know, it's actually quite easy to start a fire once you know once you know what explodes.
She takes out secretly a tiny jar of marmalade and is dipping her popcorn in it before she eats it so that she doesn't contaminate the whole bowl.
Oh my god. Oh.
Nikola kisses the back of her head. We will not say anything to the others, however. She's wicked cute.
Takes a piece of marmalade popcorn and offers it.
They will eat it.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's jelly on popcorn. It's not awful. It's just weird.
Isn't marmalade like jelly made from oranges?
Yep.
Yup.
Yeah.
There is.
Oh, that's sweet. That's got to be like tangy as hell.
She loves it and puts it in everything she possibly can. It's upsetting.
Specifically, it's not actually jelly, it's a preserve made with oranges. They are slightly different.
Here in America, we only know two words, jelly and jam. I'm being silly.
Alright. I think that is our game for tonight. Thank you everyone for playing.
Yay! Thank you, Zen!
Thank you, Zen, for a wonderful game.
Yes, thank you.
That was very good.
Yay. And Lina can finally level up to level 3.
Yay, Lina.
The DM.
Level 3
Thank
through
God.
sheer trauma.
Finally!
If you pick the psionic rogue, I just need a flash forward. It's like you pick out the Catalyst V, and like Jekyll and Hyde, you just down it, and all we see is a shadow.
Who replaced her marmalade with this shit?
I was just imagining she starts being able to do it for no reason. It's just like, oh hey, you're psychic now. Yeah,
Oh no,
I
she
can
kissed,
just
she
do
kissed
that.
Nikola too many times.
Oh, Jesus.
Just the ambient
I didn't.
catalyst radiation off of y'all.
I didn't know we were carriers.
Well, Shaun.
Why do you think Shaun was worried about punching the scarecrow and it came to life? Did that concern just fly over you?
I mean, to be fair, she's been swimming in polluted water and been spending time in Innsville since she was a little kid, so you never know.
Yeah, the first thing Lina did when we got here was slide down into water, which is gross and filthy.
No one said
Secretly,
that
that's the reason why she leveled up. Not any of the training, the nasty ass water.
The
with
training was
trace
worthless.
amounts,
It was the nasty ass water.
It's just puddle at
just
the bottom
trace
of the
amounts of
bowl.
Catalyst V.
Wait, since Catalyst V, or at least the Zevo compound, gives you powers related to what you're stuck with when you get it, does that mean she's getting skateboarding themes?
She's really
hey,
sick.
those rules don't apply here, mister.
So, okay, I brought this up before, but I just find this kind of hilarious now I'm thinking about it. because while I was running Tomb of Annihilation as a DM, one of the things that you can buy in the big city in Chult, the Central African styled nation that you go to, is called Tej. Tej is an alcohol based and over there that is an alcohol made from honey that is so like refined that it has the consistency of honey but will get you buzzed.
So like concentrated mead.
Yeah.
I guess that's what was in the puddle.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the recording. Bye!
Have a wonderful
Goodbye.
Wellspring day.